6 #1 picks back to back, and we still ain't get it right. Back to Eddie Curry.
Yo, it's crazy because 2K26, I was on the Bulls. I had to start a new play.
IAXIS Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXIS Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Welcome to IAXIS Radio. We are the future of radio and podcast. Our reach is limitless. We embark on the now. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow is evermore.
Do not fear. IAXIS is here to protect the sounds of our city. Let the music play.
Hello, it's me, CEO. Now let's get behind enemy lines with WIZZ and Gatekeeper on IAXIS Radio.
Yeah. You already know what it is. Get behind enemy lines with WIZZ and Gatekeeper on IAXIS Radio. The future of radio and podcast. They didn't come to play with y'all. Let's get it.
Yes. Welcome back. Happy Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. No need to adjust your screens. What you seeing is live, direct. Don't mind the guy on the end over there rubbing his head. I don't know where we get him from. Yes, this is Behind the Enemy Lines podcast, IAXIS Radio, every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. I am the gatekeeper. You know my partner over there.
What up? This is WIZZ. What's good, everybody?
And you see, nestled in the middle, we got Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We got Zay in the building, and we got Seven. Hold on. You know it's got to be special if you just go by a number. 7, all right, is in the building. We're going to get y'all up to speed on what we got going on today's fun-filled show. Wiz, tell them where they can find us at, man.
Yo, you can find us on IAXIS Radio at Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, IG, Facebook. Just say IAXIS Radio on your Alexa and it'll pull up.
All right. So make sure everybody that's live right now, share this live, man. Tag 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people.
Yes.
It's gonna be worth it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to call in and speak to these gentlemen, find out what they got going on, feel free to call in at 914-719-6917. You heard me? It is, once again, 914-719-6917. You know what I'm saying? I'll get the number down pat before I start the other number. You know, when you change these
Yeah.
relationships, it's hard to forget certain things. So y'all mind me, fat, all right? So we got the breakdown today's show, okay? We got a great interview that's gonna happen in a minute. Then we got Takai's Takes happening about 6:30. Yes, Takai's Takes, she's back in the building. She had a small hiatus, you know what I'm saying? That's when we allow the youth. That's my younger daughter. She comes in and brings us up to speed on what we should or should not wear, you know what I'm saying? The other things that she been going on. It's kind of like Carmen San Diego. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego from back in the days? I don't know what y'all had that was like that, like a traveling thing that was a come up show for y'all. Cause y'all a little younger than us.
See, I don't a show?
Yeah, like we had Carmen. What else we had, Wiz, that you can find out about different places?
We had Romper Room. We had a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. I think a lot of our shows they was in one space.
Oh damn, sad. We used to travel around the world, find out about the pyramids and all that. All right. So if you guys want to put in some old shows that used to show us how to get around the world and do all that, feel free to put it in the chat. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live show right now. So when you put in the chat room, we reading it right now. Okay, now I got my words on. We reading it. Where I get that from? We reading it right now, and it's live and direct. So if you want to, you know what I'm saying, shoot your shot with the gentleman. I don't know what's going to happen if they single and ready to mingle. Feel free, all right? If you want to call in, feel free, ladies and gentlemen. So at 6:30, we got Takai's check, and then we got Takai's take. I apologize. And then at 6:45, we got Chucky's cut. Chucky Cut is our artist independent segment, ladies and gentlemen, where we try to turn strangers into family. That's what we do, okay? But Wiz, I'm tired of going to my email and it's empty, man.
I know.
I'm starting to think we ain't got the hottest #1 show in the world right now, Wiz.
Nah, they gotta send it. Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Playing.
Y'all worried about spending a couple dollars, man? Don't be afraid. Your man Kirk. You know what I mean? You know, my condolences on him and what happened to him. But he got a highway named after him. Me and Wiz trying to get our own highway behind the enemy lines. All right, we need these donations to come on this. So I want to thank everybody that's tuned in right now, everybody that supports the station. It's October, so it's Cancer Awareness Month. So please, all right, represent some, you know what I'm saying? If you got females in your life, make sure they're going to get checked. If you got survivors, you know what I'm saying, check on them. If you're a supporter, get out there, support a race or something, you know what I mean? Because it all matters. You know what I'm saying? Every little dollar helps. Every part of education helps. And that's the big thing, getting the education on, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's coming up to my time where I got to start getting those type of checks. I remember when I was like 25, 30, I never thought about that. It was out here heavy in the left lane, right?
Doing whatever you want.
Now they got me taking cycling classes. I'm trying to get my act together. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my act right.
Trying to get on the bike.
Yeah, man. I was in there going hard too. You know what I'm saying? So get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Health is wealth. October, support the people. Shout out to the 85 families that was moved in the Bronx recently with the, I don't know all the details. It was a partially explosion or whatever the case may be. Big shout out to my brother D Chorus because he lives in that neighborhood and he's been going hard the last couple of days. Make sure the people eating, they getting water and things like that because it was shut off for a couple of days. I'm just glad right now they didn't find any hurt people because like when I saw it happening, like I felt like I was seeing something from the past. I didn't just feel like it was happening when it was happening. So to see it in real time and to think like, damn, I'll be driving down there and walking. You know, life is a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So take every moment and enjoy it because you just never know what can happen, you know what I mean? So cancer awareness, support the people that you can support, you know what I'm saying, in any way possible. We want to thank some of our sponsors for what they do for us right now. We're going to thank first and foremost Vocals by Jamel, Voice to Life Team. Make sure y'all go and get some of that. It's good for singing, you know what I'm saying? It's good for arguing. It's good for the vocals when y'all in the booth, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go and get some of that. Vocals by Jamel. Also, is a great vocal coach too. That's what she do. So if you're trying to get your a woo woo, come on, we got come on, a woo woo woo. Yeah, you're trying to get Zay, man. Zay didn't sing, y'all. Zay cut out on us, B. So Zay, stop cutting out on us, B. I thought we was a family, we a team.
Zay got that deep voice.
All right, well, that's what Al. Somebody trying to take your job, Al. So she's also a vocal coach. So make sure y'all get with her. Find her on Instagram and get with her. I mean, the tea is amazing and her talent speaks for itself. Make sure y'all do it. All right. Shout out Metal Mastermind by Ken Cadellis. You know what I'm saying? They also support Chucky's Cut. They specialize in metal music, you know what I'm saying? But he's also a teacher in 3 different schools of engineering. All right. So if you want engineer, you want to get your ear right and get focused on, mastering and mixing the music. Those are the guys you need to go and see. And they bring us up to speed on all the newest technology that comes out for engineering. So if you're a producer, man, don't feel free to go and check them out. We also got a new sponsor we want to represent today. KJK relocation and junk removal. All right. Swift, safe, and simple. All right. Make sure y'all get with them. We support all businesses out here.
That's right.
If you're looking to move or get something moved, make sure you go and check them out. I'll leave you the phone number. All right. The phone number is 914-602-1130. Tell them behind the enemy lines.
Give it to them one more time, bro.
All right. It's 914-602-1130. Tell them that behind the enemy lines sent you. You know what I'm saying? You got some junk. Everybody got some junk they trying to move now.
But bro, I gotta say something.
What?
Yesterday was boyfriend day.
It was?
Yes, and I didn't see no post.
You're not gonna see no post.
Wait. Girlfriend day, it was a bunch of posts and everything. I didn't see no post.
You ain't gonna see no post when it's our time, ladies and gentlemen. They always forget the guys, and that's why we're gonna talk about our topic. You know what I'm saying? A little bit later. And I'm gonna say it like this. Can I give them a little taste?
Give it some.
A little taste. Since they didn't want to bring us up on boyfriend day, I say we should have relationship evaluations.
I think so.
Relationship evaluations. You heard me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should love be graded? You know what I'm saying? If you went from an A in the beginning of the relationship because I had my eye on you and you dropped to a D, I should be able to switch.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to switch. Wow.
I agree.
We should talk about some things. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to say, you know what? Is it okay to have a relationship report card, ladies and gentlemen? We want to know if you're failing the class. I just talked to my little niece on the side. I said, hey man, I hate doing schoolwork. So if a relationship is like school and the schoolwork and you hate to do it, are you failing on purpose?
Yeah.
Or is it a setup?
You ain't doing it no more.
Yeah, we got to find out, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to get to that later. Jump down the road, okay? Evaluation, all right? Because jobs are doing them. I got to do one like every quarter, every year, something like that. And if I don't perform right, even when I perform right, I still get some. I never got a perfect evaluation. Have any of y'all ever got a perfect evaluation?
Never.
Nah.
Huh?
That don't exist.
Not even don't exist.
Nah,
so we're going to talk about that, ladies and gentlemen. Behind the Enemy Lines, a podcast where we talk about relations for the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. So we're going to do like the youngins say, you know what I'm saying, strapping, you know what I'm saying? Wiz, you know what he say? Line up. All right. We can't stand each other, but for the next 2 hours, we going to get along. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Giants. So before we get into this interview, we're going to let y'all know why we brought these two great gentlemen here from Brooklyn in the building. Like I said, Zay's always to the left. Zay got the shades on with the hat to the back. He focused right now, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Seven in the building, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's laid back. He just had some of that lemonade, baby. Lemonade. We're going to go to one of their tracks right now. They got two lined up for us, right? Now, these are two solo artists, but they coming together to do a joint project. Can I say that?
Yeah.
They're coming together to do a joint project. So we're going to give y'all an interview. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn is in the building. So we're going to go with the first joint right now. Y'all like throw it up? You want to go throw it up?
It's up to y'all, man.
All right, let's go with throw it up, ladies and gentlemen.
This not released, though. Yeah. This ain't out.
This ain't out yet?
No, this ain't out.
I love Wiz, we did it again. We got the exclusive. So for all of y'all hating on us that don't want to bring your music to Behind Enemy Lines, it's on you. But if you change your mind, BHLFamily52@yahoo.com is the email. We're not going to charge you a lot. We're not going to charge you just a little bit by a little bit. You know, we'll talk about it later. We can negotiate. We open to negotiations, all right? We open. So y'all can come here and drop the exclusive. So we got the exclusives dropping right now, all right, from Zay and Seven. All right, throw it up here on Behind the Enemy Lines, y'all.
Let's do it.
I turn my losses into wins. God forgive me for my sins. I had to go and get it all. I went crazy with the pen. I had to focus up and make for better pictures. If you get money, throw it out like we made it out, my nigga. I turn my losses into wins. God forgive me for my sins. I had to go and get it all. I went crazy with the pen. I had to focus up and make for better pictures. If you get money, throw it out like we made it out, my nigga.
Yeah, I see why these niggas hate. Swore to make a levy break. I just hit the jeweler, told him go crazy on the Mafia chain. Shout out Keith, but a nigga can't deal with bang bangs. That MFI money can't deal with loose chain. If it costs them to speak, they just silent, my nigga. Only time we silence when it's to the Lord, my nigga. We just booked the show, trying to book some more, my nigga. It was Stoney's little pup, now I'm a dog, my nigga. Hit niggas with dreams of getting richer. Z Reed just painting pictures. Check the stats, check the gram. Not an ordinary nigga. Came from the bottom, now niggas just winning. Came from the bottom, now niggas just winning.
I turn my losses into wins. God forgive me for my sins. I had to go and get it all. I went crazy with the pen. I had to focus up and make for better pictures. If you get money, throw it out like we made it out, my nigga. I turn my losses into wins. God forgive me for my sins. I had to go and get it all. I went crazy with the pen. I had to focus up and make for better pictures. If you get money, throw it out like we made it out, my nigga. I had to go and chase the bag, get up and get it like my dad. Like fucking check, we can run out to the bank, just give me cash. I can't be humble, I'm getting all this shit I never had, but I can't change though. Remember when they used to put me last like I was lame though. Now I'm bowling, ain't no one-on-ones, now you can't stop me. Keep working till we number one, if I fall my brothers got me. Now they calling, I was all alone when they forgot me. Now I'm all in, I be in my zone, I feel like Scotty. Now I'm back up on my shit. Used to be my mama pup, now I'm running like a pit. I remember I was stuck, and I wasn't ever thinking quit. My mom raised one girl, she ain't never raised a bitch. I turn my losses into wins. God forgive me for my sins. I had to go and get it all. I went crazy with the pen. I had to focus up and make for better pictures. If you get money, throw it out like we made it out, my nigga. I turn my losses into wins. God forgive me for my sins. I had to go and get it all. I went crazy with the pen. I had to focus up and make for better pictures. If you get money, throw it out like we made it out, my nigga.
Yes. Throw it up, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, be prepared for the video, all right? Because I'm getting me a cameo in this or something. That beat was hitting hard. Tell us how y'all feel about that track right there, real quick.
To me, that shit is tough. Too tough.
Mm-hmm.
Too tough.
For the people in the back of the class that never went to school, they don't know what tough is.
The song is really good. Really good. I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta break it down sometimes. We in a different era. We in a different era.
I got you. So tough mean really good.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw your boy from Cam Ward the other day, you know what I'm saying, at his press conference, and he just kind of went off the rail.
That guy,
he went up. They mad at what Shador did, and he ain't said nothing. Your man just said, "Yo, we ass." And I was like, "You can do that in a press conference?" So you got to break down stuff for people. You know what I'm saying?
Changing.
Yeah. See, behind enemy lines, you can say what you want to say. We expect you to say something. All right. Yeah. So once again, Zay is in the building, Seven's in the building. First and foremost, thank y'all for coming to Behind the Enemy Lines. We appreciate y'all sending y'all music in. That was the first track. We're gonna go through another two. Kaya's in the building. Kaya NYC's in the building. What's up? So take us on the journey. We'll go from left to right, all right? Give us the 5 W's, the who, the what, the where, the why, the how, you know what I'm saying, of each one of you individuals, and what made you guys decide it's time for y'all to do a dual album.
Yeah.
We go with Zay first. Go ahead, Zay.
Go ahead, Zay. So what made us decide to do a...
Oh, no, you got to give us the who you are.
Oh, yeah, I'm Zay Reed.
Yeah, and then, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Big Mafia Zay Reed. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, Flatbush. You know, grew up down the block, Cypress Ave, type of shit like that. And how we decided to really start, right, was, man, I met him, 4 years ago.
Yeah, a minute
and
ago.
I was just starting the shit out and all that. And it was like, yo, we never was on the same page and making something. You know, we both got obligations, and just randomly out of nowhere, I was in the middle of making another project I just dropped. I said, nah, I'm gonna go hit up bro, see what's going on.
Yeah.
One song, we got that done, then we got the video done in less than a week. I'm like, oh, bro, he on the same time and I'm on. We doing it or we not doing it? So we got that done. And now we just started. We did a show. Now we up to Mafia.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's it, right?
I think my turn. I think it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, so look, my name's SINATRAA 7. What? Matter of fact, I'm from Fort Greene. What really brought us together, like he said, the music. Coming from 2 different backgrounds type shit, just trying to make good music and we got the same vision. So we're like, fuck it, let's put that vision together and go crazy. But yeah, we just got the show. We got project coming out, Life in Red, probably sometime November, December. Don't really got no date, but it's coming though.
Okay. Life in Red, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Life in Red. What does that title mean? What does it have a meaning, or is that just something that y'all just felt like it fit the project itself.
What when you hear Life in Red, what you think?
For me, when I hear Life in Red, when it first jumps out of my house, my house. Yo, Wiz, we been on vacation too long.
I think I was like, what the heck?
when I hear Life in Red, I mean I hear focusness. You know what I'm saying? Like I think of infrared beam. I'm not gonna miss my shot. Like it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm holding nothing back. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing no business, no stop signs, ripping through everything.
I ain't gonna lie. That's basically what it mean. But I feel like with that shit, everybody got their own definition. Like when I first heard it, because he brought it to my attention. But when he first said it, I'm like, that shit mean like red mean a lot to different people.
Right.
So like that's love. It could be hate, blood, whatever the fuck is red, roses, shit like that. So it's really like I feel like in my head, the point of the project was like Life in Red. That shit could just be a mix of everything, like basically some versatility shit. But it's time to go. Yeah, even though go is green, we not stopping.
I mean, you know, in some of the newer movies, you're starting to see the infrared laser being green, but
sniper
usually the sniper joint is red. So when I hear that, I think about boiling tip. You know what I'm saying? Just really ready to let go, and everything's gonna be fire.
It's about to get real hot.
It's about to be fire.
This show is phenomenal. I saw this show. I'm like, yo, I was like, dang.
Where did y'all perform at?
Some of us performed at.
Oh, the Delancey. We performed at the Delancey, yeah. Okay. August 16th. It was a great day. And that's how it really came to me too, Life in Red. Like, I'm like, you know, like I'm the master of my favorite. I'm not gonna just do a show without, and I'm not gonna have my brother out here doing a show and we put it in their hands, right? So we got our own lights because I'm really into production. So we added our own shit, and it was just, we saw pictures and it was just all red.
That shit was, shit was crazy.
One of our biggest subjects we always talk about is pain, being playing from behind, if you're in the red in your bank account, how you feeling?
You hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Hurting, right?
Ready to put the ski mask on.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, if you're gonna do that, don't take the cash, man. Go for the stuff that just digital that. One of your followers just said the project is gonna be dope.
Too crazy.
It's gonna be dope. What makes you guys stand out in hip hop today?
In my opinion, I feel like everything is drill right now. Not even like there is different music, but like it's not a lot of music that stick.
Right.
Like we was just talking about one of my songs I recorded like 7 years ago. Well, ain't no song. Well, there's no song I'm talking about, but that shit still slap today. Like a lot of niggas don't got music like that. So it gotta like have a meaning. Well, all shit got meaning. You heard it in the first one, you gonna hear it in the next one y'all play. But it just all the shit got a substance to it. To where you'll get up in the morning and be like, nah, throw it up, it's fire. This shit make me want to get money, or it made me want to go to and get whatever the fuck you pushing for, type shit.
Zay?
Say the question again, I'm sorry.
What makes your sound stand out in hip hop today?
I'm not gonna sound like anybody else. I don't want to sound like anybody else. Like, so I grew up listening to Benny Siegels and all this, like Petey Crack, all these people. So that's where I get my inspiration from.
They got balls.
My inspiration from balls. One of my favorite artists at the time was Dave East, like storytelling. I got a story. I don't got no time to be lying about shit that I'm doing. Cause that's not gonna help no generation of kids. My shit is really like, I'm gonna get you through something. I'm gonna get you through. I got a story to tell just like how you got it. We ain't go through the same shit, but you can relate to it though, right? So that's how I look at our music. Like, it's real pain behind these bars, it's real stories, most of them. Even the craziest shit you might hear out my mouth, you could ask me, that really happened? I'll tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some real crazy shit. And you be like, nah, you're a spaz up, but that's really what it is. I'd rather live my truth than die living a lie.
I like that. Say that again for the people in the back. I'd rather live my truth than die living a lie. Die living a lie. Yo, and as you can see, because Life in Red is the name of the project. I already knew that. So I followed the assignment. You know what I'm saying? I wore some red. I don't know what happened to the Cowboys over there. You know what I'm saying? He wore nothing red. So if you want to get the limited edition, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have them sign a couple shirts out. If you get some more red ones, sign a couple, and you can order them for IAXISRADIO if y'all cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
It'll be autographed edition. Al, we could do that. We could do an autograph edition, but y'all gotta get it from IAXISRADIO. Reach out to Al. You'll find them on Instagram, Facebook. We won't get the limited edition joints signed, sealed, and delivered. You know what I mean?
Yes.
WIZZ, Mr. Assignment. What else do you expect from a Cowboys fan? How did you deal with him all these years being a Cowboys fan?
I just let him watch him lose.
Oh, okay, I love that. I love that. Zay's in the middle, like, yo, I'm not gonna get in between this. I'm gonna play it cool.
Well, Jets fan. So what you expect?
I'm a Jets fan, but I never watched.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a fan from fall.
Listen, at least he's in New York. I ain't even mad at him. I ain't even mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Zay, you can open up first. If hip hop disappeared tomorrow and you could only have one message to leave through your music, what would that be? You know what I'm saying? What would that be?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, like you're not what you went through.
Oh no, you gotta speak up and say that. You talking? I like you. I like y'all. Yeah.
He just said some shit.
Say that again. Say that again.
You're not what you went through.
You're not what you went through. A lot of people forget that. I like that.
Like, yo, even being in this neighborhood, I was driving through, right? I remember going through some shit over here that I'm like, yo, thank God. Like, I didn't identify with what we had to go through over here. And I'm like, yo, thank God I'm not what I went through. For real.
That is.
Seven?
Damn. I would just say to never quit. I know everybody say that shit, but that shit really true though. But from my perspective, I dead stopped rapping for like 4 years. So them 2 tracks you just heard was my first songs back. I would say like 3-4 years, but I wasn't in this shit no more. And now I'm here doing shows and shit. And it feel good, but it's because I ain't stopped. Okay.
You know, that's funny you say that because that happened to me as well. My last project was supposed to drop. Well, my previous project was supposed to drop in May, and it never happened. And then I dropped a single, Back Outside, and WIZZ wanted me to do this other joint that I call Skeleton Key. And I still love writing, but something about doing music, I lost it for a minute. What happened? You remember what happened that made you lose it? Or
I ain't gonna lie, it be life. That ass. Like if for me, I'm a father, so I got shit to take care of. Clearly. And if that shit not right, I don't give a fuck about writing the verse. So it's like if that shit got to be, then it got to be right but steady at the same time.
Yeah.
So you can't really do both if the most important thing is not right. So that's really what took me out of it. But once that took me out of it, my mind just stopped thinking rap at the same time.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how I'm here right now. Yeah. Mainly because of him, but I don't even know.
Zay, thank you for bringing them back. Zay, thank you for bringing them back. And the reason why I had to piggyback off that question like that is because I heard Ghostface talk about, you know what I'm saying, one of the things that he hoped never happens, and you wake up and you lose your pen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't still write and be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might still be wordy,
nice
put it together, nice, but to not be able to keep up with the times. You know what I mean? So, Zay, has that ever happened to you where you felt like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't worth it no more? Because I definitely understand that, being a father of 3 daughters, where before I used to write to make sure I had money to put food on the table for them and do music to where it's like, you know what, I'm spending so much that is it really worth it? So I feel like I got caught in that mix too.
Yeah.
Yo, that happened to me in the middle of this last project. Like I made a project called Painting Pictures. I was working on it for a whole year, expensive studios, and I'm like, yo, I got a kid too. I'm like, yo, like, this don't even make sense no more. You contracting people to do a job, like make videos and paying for studio sessions, and I'm over here my baby mom killing me for doing this shit.
I understand.
Your dumbass want to sit here and go half-ass. I'm spending hard-earned money. I'm like, I spend over the amount that they would send.
Yeah.
So that should have had me like, yo, I'd rather spend this money on something else. It happened 3 times throughout this whole project. Look, realistically, it took me like 1.5 years to drop my last project. I stopped in the middle of it because I'm like, yo, this is not making sense financially. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I understand, yes.
Like, because if y'all not going to take it serious because, I'm not, having a gun in your camera, putting your life at risk, or talking about what you want me to talk about, then fuck it. What am I sitting here spending my money on?
Yeah, I agree.
That's crazy.
I agree.
That's a part of why I stopped too, because it was dead ass a time frame in New York where it was only drill music or drill artists getting signed to shit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think that's definitely what made me fall back, because when I fell in love with hip hop music or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't change so much. It was about telling your story. because there is someone that's connecting with your story. You know what I mean? Beginning, middle, and new beginning. I don't even call it the end no more. New beginning, because we grow and we change and we become something else. We evolve, you know, and sometimes when it feels like it's falling on deaf ears, it can be like that. So I want to applaud y'all right now for being real independent artists and saying, you know what, I'm going to learn to work the numbers and still continue to do this, because you really got to have a love and the passion to do it when it's falling, feel like it's falling on deaf ears. Before the stage in the studio, damn, we kind of went into this without it even happening. Before the stage in the studio, and I'll start with you, Zay. Who are you, and how does that show up in your music? You know what I mean? Because you said you're a father. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers up here. Why not? We don't gotta wait until June. Start now. Get y'all list together. So before the stage in the studio, because I just had a great performance, who are you guys, and how does that play into your music?
I like to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm part of the reason why my boy is off of lemonade right now. That's just me. I like to have a good time. I like to have a really good time. I like to make sure somebody get heard. Like, you got something going on, talk to me. That's just who I am. I'm the youngest of 5 siblings, so it's like I'm always listening. I'm always used to listening. So that's who I am before. So like, when all that come into play, like that's who you identify me as. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take care of my people, and we just make sure we have a good time. Like, you can't even be sad around me.
Oh, that's good.
Time for that.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
You mentioned a sad story to me. I'll give you 5 minutes after that. So what are we doing right now?
I like that.
You know
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Light in the room.
Yeah, for real.
Go ahead, Seven. It's on you.
Who am I? I ain't gonna lie, I work with kids on the side.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just a happy nigga.
Tug of War said Peace Kings. I'm sorry, every now and then I'll read a comment because it's live, but go ahead.
I can't see that far, so you know what I mean? But I'm just happy, I ain't gonna lie. But who am I outside the music?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think at this point there's no outside the music. I dead ass wake up every day and I say I'm Sinatra. So every day I'm trying to do something towards this shit. So I don't think I am outside the music.
That's a beautiful place to be, because that's when your growth is really gonna happen. When you get that laser guided focus, that's when things are gonna really turn. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, and I want take this clip and share it with all the younger generation. I don't call them the other letters everybody else is calling them, right? I don't call them that. The younger generation, because you can see 2 thoroughbreds are sitting right here. And what did they just say? I'm happy. I like to smile. I like to have a good time. You could use your canines every once in a while, but it's nothing wrong with being happy. You can still make good music and be a happy person.
I ain't gonna
good
lie.
Energy, right?
I think you make more money happy.
Yeah, so we gotta get happy.
Because a lot of these niggas that's in the front that these younger kids is watching, they can't even do shows in nowhere.
Yeah, and that's what made me realize the game too. When it got to a point where, and I know I saw the tunnel preview and all that, the joint on YouTube. No special shout outs or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, they talk about how it was back in the days to perform, and I think it was just more of a cowboy era. You know what I'm saying? So you kept your tool on you, right? Right? Because it was the cowboy era. It wasn't a lot, right? But now when people subject themselves on purpose to get in trouble, to bring just extra heat. Come on, man.
And in real life, it's no revenue behind that shit.
There's no revenue. No, you can't touch you. Nobody wants a part of you.
It's literally, I'm not gonna say the nigga name, but it's literally an artist that got signed and got his deal taken because he was wanted and couldn't do shit.
Couldn't do nothing. Don't be that guy. So I had to highlight that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely stay happy, enjoy what you're doing, stay laser focused. That's so far what these 2 gentlemen have said right here on Behind the Enemy Line. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call in, 914-719-6917. We got Zay all the way to the left, and we got Seven right to my left. So 2 great artists from Brooklyn making it do what it do. Excuse me. Before the last question, we're gonna go to the second song. Seven, tell them about the second song.
All right, so this basically our first connection type shit.
Okay.
Nigga just told me pull up to the studio. I pulled up and it happened. So y'all gonna hear exactly what happened, but this is the pain that we talking about, the real shit, not no bullshit. But y'all could go. I can play that.
Zay, tell them the name of the song so we can bring it in.
It's Miss Your Call by Zay Reed and Sinatra 7.
All right, let's go, y'all. Behind the enemy lines.
Money talk.
So let me say something. Wish heaven had visited now it's for the real ones. Lost so much of my heart, man, I couldn't feel nothing. Some long days, some long nights, days I don't wanna talk. Focused on what's going wrong. See my mom in that casket and I knew I lost it all. Then Sean died, then I'm mad that I missed the call. I made a song for y'all since I can't talk to y'all. And some days I swear I wanna be with y'all. Crying every day, that's the reason for the shades. Balenciaga shades, one in black and one in gray. Spin a bag every week, that's my way to ease the pain, but it still won't go away.
I've been fighting with my mind, I've been fighting with these thoughts. I ain't gonna lie, I should've prayed to God I never took that loss. This ain't what they meant when they said it costs to be the boss. I swear I love you in my heart, that's the reason that we fought. Now I got you, boy, you stick with me. Why it's like, every time I smile, it's like that pain be like a switch to me. I'm still writing verses, still be hurting, shit still stick to me. Still trying to find purpose, is it worth it to make history? But I'm still trying to find a way. Can't get caught up in the past, it's work for brighter days. It's like I put my pain up in a glass and took a shot a day. Still can't take my shot away. Feel like Kobe, will I get these niggas a pass? Not today.
Lord, no, not today. Drinking Vouv by the case, overlooking mountains while I write this a block away. Can't believe bro case still open, that's a cold case. Can't believe them niggas turned on me like a fake chain. Can't believe them niggas turned on me like a bout face. Maneuver through the struggle, I just stack paper and maintain. Take notes, I stack games, sip Henny and chase pain. It's like ever since I lost you, I ain't never been the same.
So let me say something. Wish heaven had visited and I was for the real ones. Lost so much of my heart, man, I can't feel none. Long days and long nights, days I don't wanna talk. Focus on what's going on. See my brother in the casket and I know I lost it all. Even in the die, damn I'm mad I missed it all. I made a song for y'all since I can talk to y'all. And some days I swear I wanna be with y'all. Crying every night, that's the reason that I like. I be smoking zips, I be high as a kite. I be ballin' every week, that's the way to ease my pain. But this shit won't go away.
Money talk. Money
That shit dead tough, That shit is.
About my childhood. So I watched this growing up. I watched cartoons. I just set it off. All these type of movies. I watched that.
I still cry about Set It Off like Cleo really died. You know what I'm saying? When I hear that joint, but first and foremost, what was the experience like? You say he just told you to pull up to the studio. You didn't know what you was gonna do. So did Zay already have that beat and hook already lined up, or did y'all just make that off the flight? Because that's a special feeling. You know what I'm saying? And when you doing that type of song, it just sent a chill through me. Like I just gotta know what was the experience like putting that song together.
You wanna know what's crazy? When I walked in the studio, he already had that first part done. And everything else is dead ass flowed from scratch. Dead ass.
I don't know if I could have just wrote that on the spot. Like I know I could have done it as an artist because we got to get into our business state of mind. Oh, you got some fires up there. Don Cherry, I didn't see what he said. Can you make it just a little bit bigger? I'll read the comments. He said, great beat and lyrics, definitely.
Appreciate you.
And someone else had another question up there. You could tell that was a special, meaningful song. Yes, shout out to Producer P. Yeah, like that's what made me, I had to ask because, you know, not my last track I did was called Pain is Still Relevant. So I like, y'all the type of music that I would listen to make me want to get back to me. So that's why I had to ask about like, because sometimes people don't want to hear that stuff because it brings back to the forefront some real life. Like we living.
Tears for real.
Yeah, and they forget that part of pain means you living, right, Al? That's in the Bible somewhere, I think, right? Part, you want the pain. You know what I mean? So a lot of people run away from it. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you snuck that sample in there, but we won't talk about that on camera. I won't bring on no red lights.
Still looking for you now.
Yeah, let them keep the shades
definitely
on.
gonna hear it now.
Keep the shades on. I really like where y'all going. And like I said, listening to you guys, I'm looking forward to the Life in Red EP. Is it gonna be a full EP of 4 songs, or is it gonna be a full album?
Right now, we never.
If it's still undecided, just say it's undecided. I don't want to put that pressure.
I would say 6 to 8 songs.
6 to 8 songs?
Yeah.
6 to 8 songs? Zay, what you think, Zay?
I think 6 to 8 sound right, but if we know how we look how we did,
yeah, that shit happened too. It happened too quick, so we just gonna give y'all what we give y'all.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be Life in Red.
Life in Red, ladies and gentlemen. Where can people find you guys? Future Legends. Shout out. Gaming with somebody. I missed his name. I'm sorry. Gaming with. He said Future Legends. Future Legends.
Appreciate
people
that.
opening their ears.
For real.
Wiz, did we miss anything, Wiz, that you wanted to ask?
Nah,
Seven Squad. They said Seven Squad.
Seven Squad.
Bro, I can't see who you are, but I love you too.
It's gaming with DJ. Nah, that's good. That's good. We
Appreciate
in the building.
you.
We in the building. Wiz, did you forget anything, Wiz?
What I want to talk about is their chemistry. Their chemistry is so like that. You feel they took you to that ride with that song that they both connected with. You understand? Pain. You can feel what this. They're not talking about. I'm shooting up your mother. I'm shooting up like this.
Yeah.
It's like they're talking about what happened, the results of the streets and everything. What the pain you feel. Like most people don't are too big enough to talk about. You know?
I think they too scared. You know what I mean? And I think that when you have a partner, you know what I'm saying, that comes in the studio with you. Shout out to my brother Cannibal Blaze. That's what we used to do. You know, when we was in the studio heavy like that, we would bounce ideas off each other, but the chemistry had to be real. And if it wasn't right, no matter what song we was doing, we'd be like, nah, that ain't it.
It ain't gonna sound right.
That ain't it. Talika said, nice music. Thank you. So you got some people liking your music. What y'all got going on? Tell the folks where they can find y'all. Is any of those singles out right now?
Miss Your Call.
Miss Your Call.
Miss Your Call.
It's on my boy project, Zay Reed, called Painting Pictures.
Painting Pictures, okay. Make sure y'all go and find that. Painting Pictures. Is it just by Zay Reed?
Zay Reed, yeah.
By Zay Reed.
Go get the whole project.
Get the whole project.
Support my
get
boy.
the whole project. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we coming up with this topic, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't going to the topic yet, but I just want to remind y'all, this is Behind the Enemy Lines, a podcast where we talking about relationships for the male's point of view. So you're gonna get that word. Because when I saw the title of the song, you know what I'm saying, Miss Your Call. That's why I thought about evaluations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When your girl, when you miss that call from your girl, you call your girl, she don't pick up. How do we grade that on the evaluation, gentlemen?
They getting a bad grade.
A through D? Are we doing A through D's? A through F's?
That's an F. I don't
It's
care
an F.
If you don't answer my call,
Yeah,
it might be the last call.
It might be the last call.
You know, I can't say what's going through my mind on camera, but
Exactly. No, you can't. This is what we want. Say that stuff. We want you to say it. Nowadays, rappers feel they have to go with society and not with their own life. How you guys feel about that?
And they're gonna lose their life living like that.
we just
You don't want to dance with the devil too much, bro. Like, you over there talking about, and if it's real, it's real, and we gonna understand. But like, you trying to get away from certain shit. Like, it's a lot of stuff that people done been through, but we ain't trying to sit there and talk about that all the time. Like, it's nothing cool about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got friends that literally, I go to a certain restaurant, nah, bro, I can't even go over there for this, that, and the reason. I'm like, what?
Yeah. See, I hate that.
Just can't go eat.
You
Can't
know,
go to a certain strip club because you can't, because that area is like this. Yo, you're not living life, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not living life. You're not living life.
And you wanna know what's crazy too? Like it's been so many examples of why you shouldn't rap like that, and niggas still do it.
Yeah.
Like the reason I work with kids is to get them away from that shit. That's why the music is pain, but the message behind the music is, I lost my brother, he lost somebody, we all probably lost somebody to the streets. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? And it's like, you can't get no real money like that. If you can't,
Never.
a lot of these drill rappers can't work at fucking Wendy's.
Never, and that's the truth. And I want to say thank y'all for not coming up here with the shiesty on, number one.
I almost brought it.
No, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't. Solo Kev said,
My boy Kev, what's the word?
What y'all saying is so true, and that's why I dropped pain is still relevant. Because y'all not just talking about the pain, y'all talking about the relevancy behind the pain. You understand what I'm saying? And before, I used to say all the time, don't do something to be a rapper. Don't go shoot up 70 shots to be a rapper. You understand
You gotta
what I'm
rap
saying?
to be a rapper.
You gotta rap to be a rapper. It used to be about bars, lyrics, story, your upbringing. It used to have some real gumption to it. Go back to that. Like I said, we got K9T for a reason. We all may have to use that joint every now and then. But for you to just wake up and be on that type of time every day, even DMX wasn't on that. DMX was on But then he was like, yo, praise the Lord, chill, I love you. Let's be brothers. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I would have loved to be there. I would have loved. Wiz probably did.
I went to a DMX show at BB King's one time. That was like I was like 16. I don't know why I was in that shit, bro.
Nah, BB King's was a spot.
Yeah,
that was a spot.
Yeah, I used to work. I used to work there when I got a little older, but I was like 16. I was not supposed to even be nowhere.
That's a good spot to when they used to go to. So.
Yeah,
I always wanted to go there.
That was like a life-changing moment.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Life-changing moment. That's what it's about.
He didn't perform. I don't think he performed like all his crazy stuff. He just performed flipping. When he performed
slipping, falling, can't get up. See, and that's what music is supposed to do. Even when I was playing football, I listened to certain songs because it helped me get through those moments. Not the, you know what I'm saying, piggyback of a song, get through, you know what I'm saying? Right. Bring back being talented to being famous instead of doing it BS for it. Yeah, bring back being talented to be famous. You need to do that. I'm a sidebar for just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all don't remember, I gotta reach down my bag. My brother Wiz brought in a birthday, you know what I'm saying? So before we go and switch gears, we just want to wish a happy birthday to Wiz, you know what I'm saying? And everything that he brings to IAXIS Radio. We appreciate you. We love you. We couldn't kidnap you for it. Baby girl was taking him out, so I know the family had him out and about. You know what I mean? So that family love means a lot. So me and producer P, and we ain't gonna get you in trouble. We got the small cake this time, so we don't want to hear nothing about no too much sugar, no none of that. We got the extra small one. But if it's too much, we got the extra small one. All right. It's still too much, but.
That means everybody else gets some.
Yeah, everybody. So we're gonna bring it in. Happy birthday to you, Wiz, and we're gonna pass this paraphernalia down to him. Don't touch it. It might turn you different colors. It might turn you different colors. It might turn you different colors. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you might get arrested for that.
Yeah, happy birthday to you, my brother.
Thank you.
So you can crack open your gifts if you want.
Oh my goodness! Oh, y'all gonna hate me now? See,
look! I knew he was gonna be hype.
I'm gonna let you know.
Look how he woke up.
I'm just letting you know. 95% of my Dallas Cowboy gear are from Dallas haters. All right, just want.
First of all, that's from Neek Tumblr. She produced everything. Make sure y'all go follow her, check her out on
snap. I feel
on
like
Instagram.
Draft day. I feel like draft day.
You got 3 hats for draft day.
I never know how I feel to have so many gifts for teams that lose.
I know, right? I can't do it.
Well, there's some people out there that are Knicks fans, okay?
Oh, you gonna stop attacking Red like that? Al, no, I'm a Bulls fan.
Who a Knicks fan?
Al, we gotta have an ejector seat. It's hating going on here. Look, he could.
Somebody a Knicks fan?
I feel like I'm a draft day. Like yo, Jerry,
Shador,
where you at?
You dirty.
Thank you.
There's something else. There's some more stuff in there. You know, we gotta look out for my brother.
Oh, so
you know what I'm saying?
So you gonna make me cry.
Custom made puzzles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I gotta.
Yes. Yeah, something for the office.
When I put this together, we probably find a way to win the championship.
It's gonna take you a long time to put that together.
No.
And you can get those all at Neek Tumblers. You can find her on Instagram, ING, and then we got the cake, the extra small cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, Jerry.
Happy birthday, dear Wiz. Happy birthday to you. Oh my God.
Snitch all you want. Snitch. Oh, y'all really doing the bull with me? Okay, I don't like that.
Happy birthday, King. We wish you many more.
Thank
you know what I'm saying? Continue more life. That's what we talk about here on the show. And everything we do on IAXIS Radio. Thank you for being my brother, a stranger that became family. I appreciate you. Literally, we talk about each other every day. Yeah. And before we go into the last question for you guys, before we run to the topic, I got another sponsor I want to share. It's called The Mentors. The Mentors is a new all-male group that me and my Fab Five brothers are putting together. We had our second event 2 Saturdays ago. Please follow us on Instagram if you want to find out more. Shout out to my Fab Five brothers that's helping women, Dom, Joey, Mike, myself, and my brother JJ that passed away. October's a tough month for me because I lost him in October. around the 27th. So, you know, at this time, we try to band together as brothers, you know what I'm saying? And the people that we invite to these functions, it's an invite-only situation, but we're growing. We went from 30 people to 20 people, and we want guys from all over the world. Our focus is just, it's called the Gathering of Greatness for a minute. What she did?
You said from 30 to 20.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We grown. We grown. So you know, from 30 to 40. We want to go to 40. That's what we want. We'll continue to grow. Started at 20, went to 30. We want to grow to 40. And when we have these events, it's built around guys just being able to hang around guys again. You understand what I'm saying? So we pick a spot that's out in the open, a restaurant. We have food. We have icebreakers. We talk about each other. You know what I'm saying? We talk about things we want to do, places we want to go. So it was called the Gathering of Greatness, and we want to continue to work with other great men. So at some point, I expect to see all 4 of you guys up there with us. Kubi TV, can we get you guys on top of the world with world famous Let's Talk? Yeah, yes, we got to go to that podcast. Yes. We've been talking for a minute, Kubi, and we're going to line something up. So Gathering of Greatness, you're going to see more of it. Reach out to me if you want to be a part of it. And if you might want to be the hosting person too, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all in Brooklyn, get with us and y'all can find a space in Brooklyn. Y'all want to host us, you know what I'm saying? We'll definitely see if we could put something together. So the future is bright for a Gathering of Greatness, and we're going to continue to grow. One last question before we roll into our topic. You know what the topic is, ladies and gentlemen. So you can start to put it in the chat. Could you have a relationship evaluation? You know what I'm saying? Just like your job does to you. You didn't meet your quota this week, Z. You know what I'm saying? Z, you ain't meet your quota. You know what I'm saying? 7, you done fell short. We're going to peel back a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? So how do you peel back a couple dollars in a relationship? Huh?
I can't.
Oh, you can't?
Can't.
So we're going to get to that. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the chat. You know? Don't forget the Salt Man. I'm watching the show also. Shout out to the Salt Man in the building. Another part of the Gathering of Greatness. Another good guy. So if you guys had a theme song for your group that came on whenever y'all went to an event, what theme song would it be and why? You know what I'm saying? Like when you heard the A-Team, you knew it was coming on. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a tough ass question.
What's y'all theme song? You know what I'm saying? When I hear Stone, when I hear that break of the glass, I know 316 is coming. What y'all got?
Damn, what you think?
Like a random theme song from any song?
Yeah, no, y'all own gotta be y'all own though. You know what I'm saying? But if you but if you want to pick one for like the 18, whatever, go, we could do that. You know what I'm saying? Wherever y'all want.
Your
theme
vibe.
song. I'm saying I like Stone Cold.
I know a song. I would do Meek Mill, Times Like This.
Times Like This?
I
knew he was going to
Times
say
like
that.
this, the ground like this.
Nah.
Not that one?
Times like this, I need somebody.
Oh, I didn't hear that one. Okay.
Telling you the truth. I think that's the song. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll take that as a theme song. Z.
Hell yeah.
Probably, I'm a Friday fan, so probably like Came Too Far.
Came Too Far?
Hell yeah. I forgot about Friday.
WIZZ, what's your theme song that comes on whenever the Cowboys lose?
Hold up, we them boys.
Oh,
hold up.
We should have known.
Boys.
Nick Tumblers is in the building. She does tumbles, she does
Thank you,
t-shirts,
Nick.
she does banners, she does hats, she does scarves, she does sneaker laces. Whatever you need, just hit her up or reach out to us at BHL Family 52 or Gatekeeper 718 on Instagram, and I will get you in touch with her. Listen, man, spend a little money. Support the black businesses. Spend a little money.
Listen, she was about to get me in trouble at work. I ain't taking my hat off all week. Definitely if we win tomorrow. Because I think we play the Jets. I think if we beat y'all, I'm saying I don't want to hear nothing. I'm putting my hat on. I'm saying I'm letting them know.
Yeah, he going to text me as soon as they lose.
All right. So, Zay, we want to thank y'all for coming out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep y'all for the whole rest of the show. Seven is in the building. Tell them where they can find you, your Instagram handles.
My Instagram is SINATRAA, SINATRAAMTE.
Okay. Yeah, and that's why I wrote it down for the people.
Yeah, it's there because I don't even know what my own Instagram is. I'm sorry.
I wrote it down for you. And Zay?
Yeah, mine is _MFIZAY.
And what is the album they should be looking out for coming real soon from both of y'all?
Life in Red.
Life in Red. Like they said, ladies and gentlemen, it can mean a lot of things. Roses, you know what I'm saying?
Love,
the infrared beam, you know what I'm saying? Love, hate. Y'all gonna get all that on this EP, on this album, so be in tune. Y'all got one that's already out right now, Zay's album that dropped just now. Make sure y'all go and get that. missed your call, and then you got an exclusive today that you can only hear on this show. So y'all got to share this show if y'all want people to hear the exclusive. And then of course, we got the connect that know the connect that know the connection. We gonna get this before any other podcast or any other radio station. You're gonna hear it on iAccess Radio first and foremost, and it's iAccess Radio for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. It is a radio station as well. So I plan to have some of y'all tracks into my Better Green Entertainment Hour that will be happening this year. It's been talking about it for a while, but it will be happening, all right? Great event. Any shout-outs y'all want to give before we switch gears and get into the topic?
I just want to shout out anybody that been helping us since this shit started, to be honest.
Nah, for real. Shout out anybody. Shout out everybody who went to the show. Shout out anybody who listened to Painting Pictures, missed your call, tuned into the video.
Everybody in that broadcast channel.
Bringing us here too,
for real.
You know, appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. And I will say this, and I say this to all the artists. It's up to you to do your part. We are now an outlet for you guys. So when you got something, you want us to promote it. As long as we know ahead of time, we want to turn strangers into families. Our home is your home.
We definitely be back though.
So feel free. So the next time y'all having a show, what's the song the Giants come out to? Can't stop, won't stop. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep the pressure on you. You know what I mean? Don't be worried about what we doing over here. We got a lot of joints, but can't stop, won't stop, because you ain't going to can't stop, but won't stop. But I will say what I said. I will say, no, I'm just
saying, like, wait, hold on. Can't stop, won't stop, give you 50 years, stop.
Listen, that's right. I'm still supporting Diddy. Don't worry, I'm still supporting Diddy. I don't care what y'all, you know what? We ain't got enough time with this. Al told me I got to stay on track, so I'm not going to go around the world with everything that I feel right now. We're going to get to our topic, because that's what we're talking about behind the enemy lines. Relationships from the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. But this is for the fellas, man. Fellas, ladies, should you be graded? Should love be graded? Okay? Should you have a relationship eval? It works in the beginning of the relationship. Like when you first get in with a shorty, you watching that report card. That's why they be acting right. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And as soon as you go committed,
because you're still on that probation.
I do. As soon as they get off probation, they right back in the butt house. They right back to the streets. They right back acting up. So I say, is it time? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like your man out here from, Carly B situation. Is it or is it ain't your baby? You don't want to be like that, right? Because your man Offset could have left some, in there while he was in there still. There's a possibility.
Talking about in there.
You know what I'm saying? In there. Wow. So if you're having situations like that, if you're maintaining the report card, the grade, you know what I'm saying? Is it needed? Should we go back to having relationships eval? We're going to go from left to right. We'll start with you.
Let's do it.
I think it's a good room to talk. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be, you have to just be on that level of being accountable. Accountable, sometimes accountability is hard. It's a hard pill to take, Sometimes you just gotta, somebody, if you get a low evaluation, you be like, no, what are you talking about?
Producer P said there's no evaluation. Take me as I am. Now, we're going to stop all that. I don't want to take you as I am. That's what got us in the problem that we in right now. See, that's what you guys got. See, the way you took me is the way, what's the I can't see the bottom. The way you took me is the way you going to keep me? Hell, what y'all, go ahead, fellas. I'm hot I'm red right now.
I got something to say.
I'm red right now.
You said left to right, so I'm letting him go first.
Go ahead, Zach.
I'm not taking you away. No, that's over. But, you're getting evaluated because, like, especially from like a man to a woman thing, right? So like, if I'm fucking up, I'm out of here, right? So the same shit for you too. Mm-hmm. You messing up, you ain't holding your end of the bargain, you out of here.
And that's why we need it. Just like Kubi said, and it's a good question, and we can start with you with this question. After you get the grade, is it okay to leave?
But what's the grade?
Oh well, we're gonna get to that because we're gonna make up a little scenario together, a little eval together. I got 10 things, and we can rank them higher or lower, how y'all want to do it. If we got enough time.
Survey say?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do like survey say. You know what I'm saying? So because I gotta read this. I gotta get in my research when I get on stuff like this. But listen. Even big companies know evaluations matter. The big companies say evaluations matter. And they say relationships, especially when you say I do, is a business, right? Yeah. That's what the women say, right? They want you to come in with 7, 8 digits nowadays. It's a business, right? So if you're going to watch my pockets, I think it's fair that we watch the eval. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Research from sites like Zipper and B2B Review shows that businesses with regular evaluations are 4 times more likely to outperform the competition. That's 4 times. I didn't hear tissue commercials like that. 4 times better. You know what I'm saying? So what you do, you go to the store, you cop the one that's what? 4 times better. So if this is working for them, how can it not be good for us, fellas?
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
That's how you keep it consistent. You need that eval. You gotta keep it good.
And then it said, I like this one. I like this one. 4 times better, right? More likely to outperform the competition. And some even see a 30% more growth in the company. So imagine your relationship growing, expanding better by 30% more. How y'all feel about that?
30% more, but 4 times better.
4 times better.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds good.
He said, I don't even know what it is, but it sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to keep it real in the chat line. Would you be in a relationship where you had to get an evaluation? So I want to say it like this. If we agree to evaluation, what kind of terms would y'all set as far as distance in a relationship? Would y'all want it every 6 months, every quarter, or when something is going wrong? What y'all think?
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months?
Yeah, I get an evaluation at my job every 6 months. And
Every 6 months?
If I fail 2 evaluations, I'm out of here. No job.
If you fail 2 evaluations, you're out of here. I like this. Go ahead.
You got to really think about it, though. You getting washed regardless if your evaluation every 6 months or not.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I wanted to bring it up. A lot of times, when I first was bringing up this topic, I was like, you know what? People are not going to admit it. You're being evaluated all the time on the low. On the low. Al, if I fall behind, you might have to hop in and read the comments. Where we at? I can't see that. It's too small.
Talika.
It's Talika. The evaluation is you make sure you still happy with you fall in love for. Oh, I think that's what who you supposed to fall in love with. Yeah, that's on our list. That's on the list. But we asking, would you take an eval every 6 months, every year, when things get bad, every quarter? Wiz?
Yeah,
Wiz getting quiet. Oh, he don't want to get his eval. You don't want to get your eval.
I would take your eval.
But when would you take it? Every 6 months, every quarter, every?
I would think every 3 months.
Every 3 months? We got 3 months, 6 months?
Wait. But if you wait every 3 months, it should get bad in between that. You're not saying nothing?
You ain't gonna wait. Yeah, because
that's a good question. That's a good question.
I would say every time shit get bad.
Because they're gonna let you know if you fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's why I said not 6 months. Tell me 3 months. Less time.
I feel like if everything if shit start going bad, you gotta have the eval. Because then if you keep letting it go bad for 3 months or however long, it's over.
It's over.
But you ain't say if we trying to keep shorty or not.
I was about to get it. So, because see, every time we come up with something like this, our goal at Behind the Enemy Lines is to keep relationships together longer. So whenever I start these conversations, it's how we keep our love together longer. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to go from that aspect. Not how to give you a whole pass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. To give you that. You know what? That's why I slipped up last week and went to see Tina. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been acting up. So no, we speaking about... Yes.
Let me read some of these comments before we go any further.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Tug of War, King of Paddles says, we need a parent-teachers conference for relationships.
That ass.
Producer P said, if I was messing up in the beginning, you wouldn't have decided to stay with me. Don Cherry, it is well needed. Everyone should take constructive criticism to see if they need to work on anything. Erasia Oliver says, just check in. If your communication is open, there shouldn't be a need for an eval. Talika said, yes, there should be evaluations.
Okay.
Solo Kev says, every 3 months.
Okay.
Talika said, the evaluation is you make sure that you still happy with the one you fell in love for. And Kobe TV says, evaluation is over when we say you're my lady and we together.
Go ahead, fellas. Where y'all want to start with? First of all, we talking to keep together, but go ahead.
It was that last one.
Yeah,
that last one hit the hardest. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, Kobe. We rooting for you, man.
I don't know. I kind of don't agree though.
It's all right to disagree. Let's disagree.
If shit start out good, like let's talk real.
Let's talk.
You know
That's
how
what we want.
You know how I don't even want to sound crazy, but
sound crazy.
A lot of,
Let it go.
All right, fuck it. A lot of people don't end up with their kids type shit, or relationships don't stay together. But that's because shit was one way in the beginning, and it was different at the end. But if you're not evaluating after the beginning because it was so good, you're gonna let all the fucked up shit happen. So I don't know. It's kind of.
And then they let Mary J. Blige come in. Take me as I am. No. You came in with no shoes on, and now putting shoes on your feet, and now you're ready to walk out. No, we gotta get this together.
Yeah, you changing now.
What's going on, Zay? Look, it says this, and hold on. And get this, about 7 out of 10 employees say that they feel more motivated and loyal when their work is actually reviewed and recognized. So this is about review and recognize. So if you can always jump on my tail when I forget to put the toilet seat down, when I go to Popeyes and don't bring you nothing back, you know what I'm saying? When I skip over the laundry or something like that, that's how they say it, clock that T. Your Takaji will come up and talk about it, clock that. So why can't we get an evaluation and get the good things brought up? Gentlemen, I'm gonna ask you this. Could you handle your partner evaluating you? Yes or no? Let's go, Wiz. Let's do this.
Depends how bad it's done.
Wiz is scared over here. He's not even talking into the mic.
I said
say what you say with your chest.
I said depends on how
Nah, no
bad
depends, yes or no. Can you handle your partner, like my man said in the movie, can you handle the truth? Can you handle your partner evaluating?
Yes, I can.
All right, Zay.
Yeah, for sure.
It depends on how I said.
Oh, he said it depends. No. Yes or no?
If she coming on, if she coming at you on some, you ain't take the fucking garbage out.
Yeah, the aggressive
that's the eval, but that's not how you supposed to say it.
Okay.
Hey, Gay.
Go ahead.
We got a couple comments here.
Go ahead.
I have to read. Solo Kev said fact 7. And then producer P says, Gatekeeper, how often do you evaluate your wife without her knowing?
Oh, all day, every day. 24/7, 365, 366 in the leap year. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm having this conversation. I said, why I gotta keep this to myself? Why I gotta wait till I'm exploding, angry, and mad? You know what I'm saying? I've been taking up Buddha. You know what I'm saying? When you start getting into Buddhism, when you don't get this eval situation done. Right? You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to see me folded up with the peace pipe, then I gotta start bringing this out, man. Listen. All the time, but now I say it's time to bring the eval to the forefront of what's going on. Not just for criticism, but for the reasons of, okay, how can we get to the next plateau? Are we growing together? Are we going in the same pace? These are some of the things that I put on my eval that we can see if y'all like or not. And I want my partner to be able to evaluate me too. But don't just eval me when we having problems. Because see, some of the things I'm going to eval you on, you might not want to like. Like one of the things on the list is the sex game. You know what I'm saying? If you came in getting 30 shots a game, and now after 6 months, we barely coming off the bench, like my man Jaheim said, something like a DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the rotation.
Bro.
Dude, you got to bring that up in the eval. Yes,
I ain't gonna lie, how fucking
I'm asking a real question.
Yeah.
I'm asking
the real question. So you telling me you not cheating, but I went from being in rotation to your dogs. Are we even on the team anymore?
They went from Tatum to the last nigga on the roster.
On the roster. So, like I said, we're gonna build our eval right now, and like I said, I gotta rank 1 through 10, and y'all tell me if it's too high. Some of them I feel I would have put higher or lower. Or if you got something you want to throw in there, but I don't eval me in private no more. You understand what I'm saying? Don't just talk about me when you're clocking the tea with your girlfriends, and I don't even know, because I think there's a difference.
Oh no, that's the meeting. That's the meeting.
Oh, that's
I hate that shit with a passion.
You go to your group chat talking shit.
Going crazy. And then here's the crazy thing: you come home and then you keep it to yourself.
And then the friends be around knowing the crazy shit you don't know.
And they going through worse than what
you going through. And that's another thing. That's why the report card is important, okay? If you graduated, no, we did. This is where we should be. Say it to the mic so we can share. Listen, this is why you need the eval, because some people graduate school, but you need a refresher course every now and then.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But
to keep up with the times.
But sometimes you might be coming, it not be the eval, it'd be like you seeing your probation officer.
Every week.
But how can we change that to where you don't feel, because I feel communication is key in a relationship. Like, all right, number one should be relationships with evals. Okay, communication is number one on mine, right? Yeah. And while we're talking about the probationary field, you feel like somebody's watching your everything you do. That's not communication for me. You know what I'm saying? So when the person asks how often do I do that with my partner, it's all the time, but it's not because I'm watching your every move. When you about real life, you don't got time to track every little thing that your partner's doing. You're a grown adult, I'm a grown adult. There's certain things that just have to happen. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got time to check. I'm kid you no lie.
I'm tracking. Fuck it.
Look, I'm gonna kid you on. See, that might be your thing tracking. Yeah. My wife get tired of me sometimes. You know why? You ain't gonna believe this. But her phone will ring and I won't answer it. She'll look at me and be like, pick up the damn phone. Nah, I'm good.
That's true though, cause I'm the type of nigga. I'm saying, yo, your phone ringing. I ain't picking that shit up.
I ain't picking it up. You know what I'm saying?
That shit might be sister, and you pick up the brother.
See, there you go. See, so I try to stay in my lane. Stay in my lane. So communication. When we talk about communication, going back to what Wiz said real quick, do we talk or are we just arguing? So when you talk about your probation or you feel like you're gonna get in trouble, you feel like you're arguing. Are we talking or are we arguing? How can we get from arguing to feel like we're talking? Any one of y'all?
I think it's tone.
Tone?
Yeah, it's all about the tone.
All about tone.
And approach.
Approach.
That's why if you sit down, that's why I feel like 3 months is too long for eval. It really should be every week if you're really serious.
Oh, I like that. Every week. Would y'all take every week evals?
That's a nag.
You think about it like
nagging.
I like that.
That's OD.
You think it's gonna be a nag?
Yeah, it's like a nag. Like,
why would it be a nag?
Because all of you gonna be saying, okay, what did I did this week?
No, but it don't got to be a negative conversation.
There you go.
No, that's true.
Seven.
Thank you. I'm saying.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, that's right, because we all talking about negative. Maybe we did something right. G might have said, well, I like how you picked me up from work. I like that you stopped off and brought me something home. That's what you when you do something.
That means every week
we all just negative.
I ain't gonna lie, the only way that you could change that conversation and it stay good is if you keep upping it.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
But I like where you went with that. And that's what, ladies and gentlemen, we said it in the beginning. It's easy to target the negative things. We're not talking about you could break up just for you wore blue and I wore red today. We don't need a lot to break up. You understand what I'm saying? We want to talk about communication being number one on our list. If y'all think that's too high, let me know if it's number one. Number two, because they always say communication, but how many people always bring it up? Are we arguing or are we really talking? So if you're saying at least weekly to let me know, okay, hey, what I did well as much as what I did wrong, I kind of like that.
I feel like an evaluation is not even like, it don't got to be a sit down conversation. Like, it don't got to be a planned thing every week. It could just be like, if you don't like something your wife is doing, say it so that it don't happen again type shit. Mm-hmm. So like it could happen in 20 minutes. You say it after it happened or when you cool down type shit, so that you don't got to sit. I feel like sitting down every week on some, babe, what you did, what didn't you like this week? I feel like that's crazy. I feel like you should just nip it in the butt when it happens. That shit is just hard to do.
Every conversation don't have to be negative.
Yeah, we got some more comments, guys. So here we go. Tug of War, King of Paddles. I feel like people should come with relationship Carfax.
Oh, I like that.
Jeez, throw my shits away.
She must have a great evaluation because y'all been together forever. You won't be able to handle evaluation because you have to give the last word for everything.
And the survey said that was a lie. I just go to good therapy.
Talika says every 6 months, maybe every 3 months, depending on your relationship. So Kev said every week is crazy though. Kubi TV says hell no.
Hell no to what? Hell no to what?
War says how can we talk about the evaluation without arguing?
Because you can, because it's conversation. When you start growing in barriers, and this is a part where men want to be, you know what I'm saying? We want to get to a point where I don't got to strangle you to get my point across. Learn to use your words. You don't got to touch somebody every time you don't get your way. You don't got to get upset every time you don't get your way. It's a back and forth, like they said, seeing in the red. You know what I'm saying? You can see the roses, and you can also see where you're going out of bounds. The red gets you back in the line. You know, you can have a conversation. It's called a debate. It's called a debate. You can have a nice debate where both parties walk away feeling like they won. It doesn't have to feel like you're going to see a probation officer like Wiz said. My wife should not be my probation officer.
But that's what I'm saying. It is all of that evaluation shit really just, that shit depend on your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, every week probably sound crazy, but it really depends on the type of conversation you have.
Or what I would say, rather than the goals y'all want to set for the week.
Okay, that could be happening. And remember, you got personal goals and group goals. It's a team. It's a team. It's a team. All right, let's get to number 2. Okay, communication was number 1. Number 2, trust. I don't trust is too high uphill on number 2 for me. That's just for me. But what y'all feel about trust being the second part of the evaluation? And when I talk about trust, can I count on you when it matters? How y'all feel about that being number 2?
I thought that should have been 1.
1? Why you think it should have been 1? You might have to speak into the mic a little bit.
I can't even, I got to be able to trust you with the small stuff. The bigger things that figure itself out. But if I can't trust you to do certain shit, like check in with your, like make sure your shit good before my shit good, then we can't work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got some shit to say.
Go ahead, say it.
You don't think communication and trust is the same shit?
No.
Why?
No. Because, see, I can communicate what I'm doing. You might trust me, and I go do something else. Communicating is just putting out there, like, okay, we're having dialect. You know what I mean? Trust, for me, this is too high on the list for me, because I don't listen to me, but I'm like devil's advocate. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of guy. So when you talk about trust to me it'd be probably 6 or 7, might even be 10 on the list. I don't trust me, so how can I trust you? I value you. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope that you value me enough to do the right thing when I'm not there. But for me trusting you, nah, because temptation happens. You know what I mean? It happens every morning I get up and I see some double D's. Yeah. but so don't trust me not to look. I'm gonna look, but I value my relationship, so I keep my mouth closed and I walk and get to where I go.
But you also can communicate, yo, I'll be in the studio, but you're out in them streets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So communication is just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. If we're talking about a person that you're gonna be with, when they communicate, you're supposed to trust what they're saying.
No, I can believe. I don't trust you. I believe.
See, I can't. Yo, I'm gonna leave here, and my mom gonna be there.
Because like I said, for me, you trust. You can only control you. See, before in the relationships.
Wait, you wouldn't give me
Al. Okay, I'm sorry, Al. You want to read some of those? What? My fault, y'all.
Yeah, we got to read these.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, Erasia Oliver said, "That's my son." Kubi TV says, "So tell me, what is evaluation? Conversation is something different."
Mm-hmm.
Tug of War says, "I know my lady and I ask each other every time we see each other, am I keeping you happy? Am I satisfying you?" And producer P says, "If you gonna give me an evaluation like work does, then you need to pay me because my paper goes up each evaluation at work."
Oh my God!
I'm gonna get into that one last. But to go back,
that's why I was like,
but to go back right to what I think Reggie said, or King of Paddles. That was number 2 on the list. I mean, number 10 on the list for me. Is fun.
Hey, Dot.
What's Davier in the Bureau? Make sure
up?
y'all go and check out a new joint. Fun was number 10 on the list for me, and y'all can move it up and down how you want. Do we still laugh together? We're gonna get to that in a minute. Now, Kubi said, what he said, Al?
So tell me, what is evaluation? Conversation is something different.
Well, the evaluation is a report card. Yes, we're grading love today. Whether you like it or not, if you think you're not getting eval by your partner, the survey said that's a lie. Okay? They're checking what you do. Communication is letting me know if you see something wrong that you want me to change, let me know so I can fix it. Vice versa. If I see you doing something wrong, I'll let you know so you can fix it. And if we decide not to fix it, then we got to part ways. What y'all think about that?
That's true.
You know, that's how I see it. So when I put these categories together, and you can change them any way you want or take them out and put them different way. Communication was up there for me. Trust was up there with me. Number 3 is effort. You know what I mean? Are we still both trying? How do y'all feel about effort being in the category list? Is that a thing in relationship? Can you eval? And when I eval, I would say A through, which I want to do, the A through D or A through F? A, B, C, D, and then an F? Y'all want to grade like that?
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, if I was grading, and feel free to grade me since my partner's up here. Go ahead, grade me. Grade me on communication, right? Grade me on trust. We on effort now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give my personal grade of what I think I got so far. I think communication, I get a C. Because I don't communicate a lot. But I also grew up in a household where I saw a lot of arguing. So communication, I thought, was me being louder than you. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So I'm learning as I get older that it's not about arguing. It's about listening and then not listening to attack the person back. Listening, accept what they say, and then saying, okay, if you're right, you're right. Okay? So I say a C for me on communication. Wiz, you gonna give your grade or you gonna keep it to yourself? Cowboy fan, he too quiet, Al. He quiet, Al. I'm gonna leave him alone. Zay, I'm gonna need y'all help me. You know,
I ain't gonna lie.
He don't wanna be here.
Communication.
Yes, C.
My communication depends on who you are. I don't talk to everybody.
We talking relationship.
Relationship?
Yeah.
Damn. It still depends on who.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you about to, he did that to himself. That wasn't me.
My communication is like,
it depends on who it is. We can't confirm or deny nothing, ladies and gentlemen.
My communication is a C. I would say a C.
C. All right, so we got a C. Trust. For me, I get there's no cut. This is live. There's no cut. He said we gotta cut that. There's no cut. For me, trust. Me personally, trust is an F. I don't trust me, so I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? But my value system is what I value. So mistakes will happen. How I value will decide if I choose to move on. You know what I mean? So I don't know how y'all feel about trust. Y'all want to rate yourself on trust?
I don't trust either, so I'm gonna say F.
F. Okay. F.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Cowboys.
Oh, that's definitely a double F. That's a double F. You know what I'm saying? And now we on part 3 is effort. You know what I mean? And when we talked about trust, is can I depend on you and when I need you? Now, if I had to grade my partner, she gets an A. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying that because she's watching right now. The reason why we all together still to this time right now, and I got an oldest daughter about to be 29 years old at the end of the month. Shout out to her on the 31st. Every time that I needed her, whether we was talking, not talking, happy, not happy, she showed up. Even when I didn't ask. Even when I asked.
Say that one more time.
Whether we was happy, whether we was sad, whether I asked or didn't ask, we have an oldest of 29 years old. The reason why we are still together is because she always showed up. You understand what I'm saying? Whether I asked or I didn't. So if I was rating her on that, she'd get an A. The other ones now, there's some D's and C's in there, right? We're going to get to that later on. There's some D's and C's. So how y'all feel about effort? Are we still both trying? Effort, for me, I feel like I'm an A+ in effort. I'm always trying to take it to the next level.
I don't think I can answer no more.
Oh, all right, this not about you, so you don't got to answer. You can plead the fifth.
I reciprocate. That's my answer.
All right. Zay?
No, it's definitely an A+ on my part.
Okay.
I say A.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy.
Wiz?
I said A.
All right. So the topic right now, ladies and gentlemen, is should love be graded? Is it okay to have a relationship report card? Should you have an evaluation in a relationship? So far, by raising hand, I say yes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the rest of the group say yes, but I say yes. Raise your hands if you feel yes. I want y'all to know we together.
Scared, you know what I mean? Raise them hands. Raise them hands up.
We just voted on
if it's
okay to have
Yeah.
a relationship eval. It's a lot of hot behind enemy lines today. It's a little hot behind.
Yeah, it's hot.
They had to come in. So, effort, are we still trying? Okay. Number 4 was respect. Okay, respect. Okay. Is it a thing? Would you add that into your eval? Respect. How we talk and how we say things. And we said that in the beginning.
That's top tier right there.
Yeah, that's top tier. I feel number 4 is right there. I think Al's gonna let us go a little long because we started a little late, so I know time is a little off. We apologize. Takashi's Takes is coming up, all right? So don't go nowhere. I do apologize. We're a little bit behind time. Are we okay, Al, with time?
Yeah, we good.
All right, we good. I do apologize. We gotta get to this. We had a great interview. We gotta get to this. Cause I'm going home, and I know report guard be waiting for me, and I'll be waiting for my probation officer waiting with us.
Right at the door.
Probation officer. Should we have relationship eval? So number 4 was respect, and like you said right at the jump 7. How you talking, Zay? I think you said how you approach, right?
Yeah.
So definitely, I know I struggled with that in the beginning, but I always had respect. So I'm still gonna say A for myself. I never was disrespectful. I never tried to call. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Out of 29 years being together, I don't think I ever called my wife the B word ever.
Me too.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Never.
No, never.
I never called her out of her
that's
name.
the way it should be.
I never said nothing like derogatory. You know what I'm saying? Like I done punched some walls and cabinets. I have done that. I'm guilty of that.
I never did that either.
Nah?
Nah, I don't say the B word.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy for you. I'm happy.
Good.
I thought you said you ain't never punch a wall or cabinet.
Oh, no. I punched some walls. That's the only thing you could punch.
Hey, Gate, let's get through some of these comments before they get away from us.
All right, go ahead, Al. It's on you.
Okay, where do we leave off at? Okay, you had to pay for the evaluation, right?
Ain't that?
Okay, Dot Vieira comes in. She says, hello, family. Miss Purdy says, hey, Dot. Dot says, amen, we definitely are. Traylon says, what's up, guys? Dot Vieira says, indeed, listen to, understand, not to just respond.
Yeah.
Dot Vieira says, yes, about the evaluation. And Dot Vieira says, we need to know what we need to improve in. Should have monthly couple meetings.
Yes.
And Producer P said, you didn't because I would have been gone, LOL.
Oh, see, that's how you be pushing me. That's the red light. See the red light? They pushing me.
Yeah.
I'm telling them I'm doing good, and they keep pushing me. And here's the funny thing, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we are like uncertified therapists when we're up here, okay? We ain't got our certificates, but this is what you spending all the money that you spending to go to a therapist, couple 30,000, 40,000 a year, paying their salaries. We giving you the advice and information right now.
Hold on,
You know
we just got some inside dirt. Check this out. Kubi TV Network says, you not telling the truth. That night at the hospital, you went off on your wife.
What?
That wasn't my. What did I?
What?
Kubi TV says, just joking.
Oh, they had me for a minute too.
I knew. I didn't even know what to say.
I'm about to say, he got me up there like Stephon Diggs. The baby ain't mine. You bleepity bleep. Nah, he was talking about scenarios. Kubi's a cool dude. They got a show. Kubi got a couple shows. He got like a little network. You got to check out Kubi TV. Make sure you're going to follow him right now. He got about 3 or 4 shows. They talk about colognes, different scents, upcoming topics, but he also works his 9 to 5 in the hospital, so I was surprised to see him in real life. And you know the fun thing about TV make you look short, man. I thought he was like, 5'8", 5'9". Yo, I got in the hospital like 6'6". You know what I'm saying? So Kubi's a good guy. Make sure y'all go and check him out. Shout out to Davon Megabytes. Make sure y'all checking him out.
What up, Davon?
Great show. Community Megabytes every Wednesday.
Make sure y'all check him out.
That's
all right. So trust me was that effort, respect. Number 5, and that's my favorite number. Number 5. You know, if you know I'm a running back, number 5, you wear single digits, you got to be nice, right?
Yeah.
Support is number 5 on the list, ladies and gentlemen. I probably would have moved support up under communication to me. Do we push for each other to win? That's what I'm saying, support. Are we supporting each other? How would I rate myself? A+. You know what I'm saying? I've been pushing for my wife and my kids, whatever their dream is, anybody that's around me, whatever you want to do, I don't care. I tell them, people laughing at me, I don't care if you want to be a clown, just be the best circus person you can be. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm learning now that every profession, somebody sees and feels a little bit different about it. So I'm glad y'all back at the music, you know what I'm saying? Be the best you can be about it. How y'all feel about support?
I feel like support is number 1.
Number 1, I like that.
Yeah, I changed my answer. Support is definitely number 1.
Number
If
1.
you don't support me, you gotta.
Big Al's gonna be mad at me about this, but yeah, I support Sinatra like everything she do.
Oh, here
I
this
support
guy.
her.
He
Don't do that
can't
more,
help
babe.
but to do a shot. You gotta throw a shot in there. So you
But yeah,
how you support her? You know, because you getting the eval, she charging you extra like Producer P trying to charge me.
No, she always doing the movie, so I don't get no evals. I said, when you come back, babe.
When you
give
come
me an
back,
eval.
okay,
On that
I ain't
movie.
mad at you. So
But,
support,
yeah.
that's number 5 on our list, ladies and gentlemen. Please take the time. If y'all want to do your own eval or say things y'all want to add to the eval, let us know. Al, you can read a couple if you want.
All right, so Tyleka says, laugh out loud. Dot Vieira says, hi, Miss Purdy. Producer P said, you can't have a good relationship without support. And Tyleka said, yes, you push for it no matter what the other one feels. Support is free most of the time.
That's true. But see, you know, when I see some relationships around my area, I see negative support. You know what I'm saying? There's a negative type of support. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go do it, but I can't stand you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or
go ahead.
Or like the support where they can't be there, but it's still happening type shit.
Yeah. You know, we want the good support. Don't be like, oh, I can't. You doing another show? You ain't make $1 yet. You doing this and ain't nothing coming in. Yeah, you gotta. I've been there with y'all, brothers. Brothers,
crazy,
brother,
bro.
we here, independent. We here.
That's why
we
you really gotta be independent.
You gotta
doing
be
this
independent.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know that support means the world. And when you get the right person to support you, you could not make $1 and still feel like a millionaire. You know that?
But let me tell you, support is like this. You pour water into a balloon, right? And you see how the water's going, the balloon's getting big. Pause. But yeah, you know I gotta hit the pause. But you know,
this is a no pause show. I will not do it.
We're gonna be pausing.
No, we ain't. Just
the water,
keep blowing up your ball.
And it gets bigger. Pause.
No, one more pause.
But if you have a hole in it, and the water comes through.
Every time you say pause, you forget what you're saying.
The water, but then the water comes through the balloon. The balloon is not going to get bigger. It's going to go small.
I like that analogy, but what became the pin to poke the balloon?
Because of the people that
I'm from the no homo. I'm having a conversation.
I'm saying the woman.
I ain't gonna do it.
You said the poke the woman.
Yeah, stop pausing, man. Jadakiss is my dude. He said grown man shouldn't have to say no homo.
That's right. We grown
I'm not
men.
doing this grown man conversation. We ain't gonna never get
I never
through it.
saw him eat a hot dog. All right.
Why you watching him eating a hot dog? See, that's suspect.
Oh no! Oh my
See,
God!
that look like the suspect. That's what they call him nowadays.
Let me read these two
that's
comments.
Suspect.
Let me read this comment. Dot Vieira says, I feel you should always have support from the person that's close to you. It's hard if you don't, in my opinion.
It is.
And producer P said, the pin is the hater and non-believers.
Okay, I like how you put that. And that should never seep into your partner. When you have a good partner, they should be able to block that, defend that. So I like that analogy, Wiz. So
because if the relationship is like this, it's going to shrink because you don't have that support. Because
hold on, we got another comment, y'all. Ashley Devon says, pause.
Once again, ladies and if you want to hear the pause, it's another show that they say it every 5 minutes. I'm not giving no free promotion. They're not hard to find. Go find them. We got time restraints. We got to get through our conversation. All right, we just ain't on the block. We got to get through our conversation. So number 5, I would have moved up. I really like support a lot, and you know it shouldn't happen because they tell you not to seek validation through your partners or anybody else. You got to get to a point where you do self-validation, but there's a work to get there, right? So it feels great when you have that supporting cast and a partner and whatever you're doing. I don't care if you're painting houses. I don't care if you're doing construction, you know, music like we're talking about, or even podcasting. It feels great when you know your partner sharing your stuff, telling people about it. It makes you feel, I don't know, I won't speak just for y'all, but it makes you feel, doesn't it make it feel good?
Feel like you #1 nigga in the world.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Repost your last business, you can repost the music.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one going.
Makes you feel good.
Somebody got to feed somebody.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
You know what's a beautiful thing? That when people come to you and tell you about how wonderful and how great you are doing because your other half has been spreading that news.
That's fact. I agree. I agree.
We got some comments.
All right, go ahead.
Tyliga says, sometimes your biggest supporter is your hater, so why not have the closest person to you to support you? David Monk says, hey, yo, tug of war, the only thing that should seep into your lady is you, not hate.
That's my guy. That's what I'm talking about.
Producer P says, I agree, Al. Thank you, Producer P.
Oh, she ain't agree with me yet, though. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Evaluations is coming up at the end of the year, baby. It's coming up at the end of the year. That's how I'm doing it. I'm deducting. I'm going to be like the IRS.
In 2 months?
So now we're going to go to the one that I like the most. You know what I'm saying? It's intimacy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Woo. Do you still got that spark? What do y'all putting on y'all list? Should I be rated higher or lower? Is it even important? We'll go from left to right. That means you, Wiz.
I'm just saying, wait, why I gotta be always right? Why you can't start first?
I start most of the trouble. You can help out. This is the communication. Scotty, run the triangle. Come on, let's go.
Okay, answer the question again. Can you
ask the question again? Al, next time we're just going to give Chucky a microphone.
Hold on. Producer P said, I'll be waiting for my bonus check on January 1st.
Yeah, all right.
Whoa.
It ain't coming. It ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? Intimacy. Do we still got that spark? So when on the eval, you know what I'm saying, I get an A. I don't know about my partner. It's a little shaky.
I ain't gonna lie.
A little shaky.
That's like A+ right there.
A+?
But I feel like it's too low on the.
On the
I ain't gonna lie. I need that. So
I need it.
I
want it. Especially when Neo got 4 and I only got 1. You gotta make up for 4 women. Don't blame me. Blame Neo.
I'm hating. I need mine. That's like number 1 with communication.
I'm up there with communication, with that intimacy. I might have to move it up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, intimacy is important. Are you still getting that spark? And what I can say for me, I'm luckily, you know, when I do see my other half, I still got that spark. And it ain't died. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But my mother had 11 kids. So, you know, I always tell her I got 3. I got about 9 more in me. You know what I mean? I got about 7, 9 in me.
I got 3, but I'm done.
He said I'm done. So WIZZ, it still came back to me. WIZZ still didn't answer and it came back to me. How does
we're
that
gonna get WIZZ to answer the question right after I read this from Tug of War.
All right.
Because remember, intimacy is not just about the physical.
It's definitely not. Yes, sir, you're right.
So WIZZ?
A.
Okay. So I still think that could have moved up some. Okay. Number 7 was honesty. You know what I'm saying? On my list. You know what I mean? So can we keep it real even when it's hard? That's the best and realest part of the eval. I hated at work because I feel like I'm a 5-star, but y'all always find a way to bring me back to 4. And they always talking about stuff I'm even doing, I still get brought back to 4. So how y'all feel about honesty? Will your partner evaluate honestly, or will they go tit for tat just to try to make themselves look better? We'll start with you since WIZZ said I'm picking on them.
With you asking would they give an honest eval?
Yes, yeah. But number 7 would be
saying
honesty
where's
on
honest
your
on
eval.
your
Yeah, would you rank it higher, and how would you rate
I
it?
feel like that's with trust. Like a lot of the things you naming, they go hand in hand with each other. Because if you honest with me, I could trust you. But if you a lying ass, I ain't trusting shit. But it's like, I feel like that's up there too.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna be intimate with you if you're a liar.
Oh, we got a lot of them that be intimate and be liars.
That's fucking good.
You got a lot of them. Because I saw a video that I was going to do for the wild card where it talked about there being 2 types of cheaters, or 2 types of men that cheat. There's men that cheat, and then there's men that help cheat with the woman. You know what I mean? So she could she could be honest with you, like, I honestly love you, and still cheat on you. True. That could be honest. She could honestly care for you and still do you dirty.
This shit about to have me not trust nobody.
Okay, so rather than honesty, can we switch it up with understanding?
You can put understanding if you want. Yeah, you can change up the word for me. But so you understand why
that
she was
understanding.
That you understand why she was, you know, with the other men. You understand.
What?
I don't understand.
He said honesty means understanding. I'm just going with what he said. I'll change out the word for you, but the small behaviors, you know what I'm saying? Because all these words seem similar, and of course they're all a link in the chain to make the circle, and that's what you want to do. But the balance on them are very important, and we grew up on the seesaw. If you got on the seesaw with somebody that wasn't the proper weight, you know how it feels to hit that wood on the ground, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? So this seesaw is very, 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 very important to how you making sure these words align with what you see, because it all goes back to if you interpretate something wrong, then your behavior, your reaction,
it's going to be wrong,
it's
too.
going to be wrong, too. You know what I'm saying? So, but WIZZ, we can go understand. How you feel about that, Zay?
Well, understand.
As far as honesty.
Yeah,
so,
honesty real important, man, because you can be caught up in some bullshit if you're not honest. So yeah, I rank that higher than anything.
Yeah, I think honesty is important, but be honest. If you didn't do the laundry because you were just being lazy, just say I was being lazy. Don't tell me you didn't have the money
what if
when I know I
hit
gave
you
you the
with a
money.
trick question though.
What?
Do you think I'm gaining a little weight?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Say it.
I want you to say that to me too. I knew I've been.
But then, because you might be thinking that the weight is a problem, and I might tell you that I like the weight.
Yeah, you gain weight, but it's sexy.
It's sexy.
Yeah.
Okay,
And don't just be think I'm saying that just because we're together. So that's number 7 on our. No, what's that? Number.
We on 8 now.
Yeah, that's number 7
Hey,
on
Gabe,
our list.
Hold up 1 second.
Go ahead.
So Tug of War says honesty should be in the top 3 or 5. Talika says, well, they say the truth hurts, so you might as well be honest. Honesty goes a long way. because if you can be honest with me, how you gonna be honest with yourself? And then she says, because if you can't be honest with me, how you gonna be honest with yourself?
See,
so can I premise something real quick?
Yeah, sure. And then you go next. I'll go after
If you don't want to know the truth, don't ask me. Bottom line. Because I'm not going to lie to you about nothing. If you come in here talking about, well, how does this look on me? If it look like trash, I ain't going to say it look like trash, but that ain't you.
He going to say it look like basura.
If you ask me if you putting on weight, listen, them donuts you had last week, they starting to show. Right?
Yeah, should never ate them shits.
Go ahead, Seb.
He already said it.
Oh, and I will say this. Now, you got to remember, you're the person receiving this eval from your partner. So when they being honest with you, you have to take that and look in the mirror and ask yourself, are they right? So when you talk about honesty, it's not me just saying, okay, you put on a couple pounds. Now you got to go and do the other things to make sure that what I'm saying is true. Step on the scale, go to your doctor, look in the mirror. Don't be just coming at me like, oh, you just want to talk down on me.
Don't forget about the gym.
This is self-reflection. So when you get that honesty, don't listen just to fire back. Listen so you can self-reflect and ask myself, is there something else I need to do? You know what I'm saying? So that's number 7 on the list. So we're going to cut to a video real quick. We're going to bring it to Kaiser's Taste. And then we're going to finish the rest of our eval. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If you want to call in, the phone number is 914-719-6917. This is Behind the Enemy Lines podcast, IAXIS Radio. Listen, hold on. Are we going to give the duo a name? Y'all going to have a name?
Mafia World.
Say it again.
Mafia World.
Mafia World is in the building. Make sure y'all check them out. We're going to come back with them in a second.
Oh, bro.
So let me say something. Wish heaven had visiting hours for the real ones. Lost so much of my heart, man, I can't feel nothing. Some long days, some long nights, days I don't wanna talk. Focused on what's going wrong. See my mom in that casket and I know I lost it all. Then Sean died, then I'm mad that I missed the call. I made a song for y'all since I can't talk to y'all. And some days I swear I wanna be with y'all. Crying every day, that's the reason for the shades. Balenciaga shades, one in black and one in gray. Spend a bag every week, that's my way to ease the pain. But it still won't go away.
I've been fighting with my mind, I've been fighting with these thoughts. I ain't gonna lie, I should've prayed to God I never took that loss. This ain't what they meant when they said it cost to be the boss. I swear I love you with my heart, that's the reason that we fought. Now I got you, boy, you stick with me. Well, I was like, every time I smile, it's like a victory. That pain be like a switch to me. I'm still writing verses, still be hurting, shit still stick to me. Still trying to find purpose, is it worth it to make history? But I'm still trying to find a way. Can't get caught up in the past, it's work for brighter days. It's like I put my pain up in a glass and took a shot a day. Still can't take my shot away. Feel like Kobe, will I get these niggas a pass? Not today.
Lord, no, not today. Drinking Vouv by the case. Overlooking mountains while I write this just a block away. Can't believe bro, case still open, that's a cold case. Can't believe them niggas turned on me like a fake chain. Can't believe them niggas turned on me like a bout face. Maneuver through the struggle, I just stack paper and maintain. Take notes, I stack games. Sip Henny and chase pain. It's like ever since I lost you, I ain't never been the same.
So let me say something. Wish heaven had visited and I was for the real ones. Lost so much of my heart, man, I can't feel none. Long days and long nights, days I don't wanna talk. Focus on what's going on. See my brother in the casket and I know I lost it all. Even in the die, damn I'm mad I missed it all. I made a song for y'all since I can talk to y'all. And some days I swear I wanna be with y'all. Crying every night, that's the reason that I like. I be smoking zips, I be high as a kite. I be ballin' every week, that's the way to ease my pain. But this shit won't go away.
Money talk.
This is IAXIS Radio, Behind the Enemy Lines. You know what I'm saying?
Behind me.
I'm really behind enemy lines right now.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Staying on this side of the couch. But you know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I done been taking my protein, working out, you know what I'm saying? Working on, you know know what I'm saying, the love handles, getting it right, you know what I'm saying? Because eval time is coming up, you know what I'm saying? So on Behind the Enemy Lines, we have Takai's Takes. Takai's Takes is a segment that we have every other so weeks where we bring in the youth, you know what I'm saying? Because we got different age gaps that's happening, and we got to stay up to date on what's going on, what's being said, you know what I'm saying? So when Seven did the clock that, I knew what it meant, you know what I'm saying? Because I be in the loop now, I'm in the loop. So Takai's Takes, welcome back to Kaiser. You got Mafia World in the building, and then you got the other guy here. I don't know, man.
Cowboys. Dak Prescott.
Yeah, Dak Prescott.
WIZZ Prescott.
Takaiser, welcome back, man. Tell us about what you've been doing since you've been gone. What's new? What's old?
Hey guys.
What
You.
I'm in high school now. I like school now.
Good. We came a long way. Al said that's different. We came a long way, baby.
I've been doing STEP, and I've been getting into more school, like
what? You feel the share?
Sure. I support my school more. Like I go to more school activities, and I go to games, and that I didn't do it.
Okay. You want to tell us what type of games or just any game?
Oh, just volleyball games. None of the other games started yet. The beginning.
Okay. You think about joining? I think about joining volleyball? Just watching.
No.
I like volleyball. I had to play in high school. Any of y'all played any sports in high school?
Yeah, I had no choice.
But it was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. What's something that you learned since we've been gone, and what's something that you want to learn?
Something that I learned, you can actually like school. Something that I want to learn is, what is the point of gym? I hate gym class. Gym is the worst class ever.
Gym is the greatest. Guys, what y'all think?
I ain't gonna lie. I used to, as soon as they say free time, oh,
that was
man.
the best.
No, we don't have free time in our gym. We have to we exercise in the beginning of gym. Then during the middle of gym, she talks about regular exercise. And then since my school has a bunch of schools inside of it, we have gyms with other schools. So other teachers be in there and they be giving their opinion on everything. And they be making us do other stuff that has nothing to do with gym.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
And we have to play a game every day. And if you come with jeans on, if you don't have sneakers on, if you don't have on stuff that you're aware if you're running or if you're going to the gym, you cannot participate in gym. You have to walk 25 laps. It's too much.
Wow. 25 laps?
That's the eval right there.
And what if you don't?
No, don't give it that. What if you
My fault.
We need you.
If you don't, they don't do anything. They don't do anything. They just tell you that they're not gonna put you as absent for the day because you didn't do anything. So they're gonna say that you're absent, not say that you was present even if you didn't do nothing.
School is tough.
But why do you think that's important? What the teachers are doing?
It's not important at all because
you
what if I don't want to
sure?
walk 25
you think
laps?
That, or you sure?
I'm sure.
All right, I'm gonna ask Wiz and
25
Al.
laps is too much.
Al, Wiz.
Yes.
What's our biggest concern as we get older?
Let Al. Our biggest concern, as far as
no, just as I want you to kind of be selfish right now when I ask this question. And Zay, y'all can answer.
I already got an answer.
When you start getting older, what's our biggest concern?
Our health.
Health.
Oh, I was gonna say something else.
Oh, you can say what you
I
want.
thought we were talking about school.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, one of my biggest regrets right now is not going to college. But degrees and shit, being in certain positions at a certain age, to where now I don't got to do the shit I should have did before.
Big Al. Okay, cool. Now, for me, I'm glad most of us leaned on it, is health. Gym teaches you about health. You know what I mean? As you get older, see, right now you don't see it when you're young, because your metabolism and everything you're moving, you're going fast. So you don't see that, even though you did put on some weight since track. So I don't know how you run a track and putting on weight. You know what I'm saying? So I think you should take gym a little more serious. You know what I'm saying? Nothing personal, just keeping it business, 100.
No. In gym, we don't do nothing that contains to lose weight. We just play random games that they make up. like we're in kindergarten.
When we was outside, that's what we did. We made up random games. We didn't have to look in the phone to find hot peas and butter, kick the can, red light, green light, Roundup, Skelsy. This was freeze tag.
In her defense, though, the games that they playing right now is nothing you just said. I don't know what they be doing.
We do not play real games. They
might
make
go
up
run in
games.
circles.
Yeah.
We play soccer with our hand. Makes no sense. You take the ball, they give you the ball. You have to stand in the middle of. It's not even soccer. You have to stand in the middle of the thing, and you have to throw the ball. No, it's not dodgeball. You stand in the middle of the court, and you take it and you throw it to somebody, and then they cannot move. They can only move side to side, and then they have to throw it to someone else. But everyone is standing still.
What is this, foosball?
Yeah, I've never heard that before. But a lot of the games that they making up too, and it's just where the school system is, because everything is abuse. So they trying to keep you to be active without it being abuse as well, or somebody overdoing their power. Cause we came up with dodgeball. We was going crazy.
Kickball and all that. Still a bacon.
We was going crazy. So
nah, they don't
Force
play.
Field? Okay, I didn't play that one, but no, I didn't play that one. We gotta put us on to that one. Put it in the chat. Tell us about it. But the goal of them with gym is for you to try to get some healthy habits, to move around and stay active, because when you're in them classrooms, you're sitting from chair to chair to chair, no circulation, none of that. As you get older, those things catch up to you, and before you know it, you're like me. 1 minute I was 135, slim and sexy. Now I'm in the 300 club. I don't know how I got here. You know what I'm saying? So take gym a little more serious, but also sometimes they make up games off the fly just for you to be able to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy being a kid. Like I think that's what I loved about gym, because it's just off the wall. Remember that? Y'all remember that game off the wall? You used to throw you have a tennis ball or you have a regular a blue ball. And you had to throw the ball. You had to catch it, and if the person went to catch it, drop it, you had to run to the wall. Yeah,
I think they call that suicide. It's called suicide.
Suicide. Yeah, that was classic.
Hell yeah, that's what the handball too.
And then when you talk about being disciplined for not being dressed, it's just like we talk about the evaluation. If you got a uniform for work and you don't wear the uniform,
your ass going home
without pay. Without pay. So these are the things that you don't think are important. So sometimes the small things are the big things. If you can't get dressed for gym now, what are the chances you're going to wear your FedEx uniform, UPS, or military uniform? What are the chances?
You want to know what's crazy, though? A lot of kids need to hear the shit you saying, though. Because they don't, I didn't even think, I knew school was important, but as you get older, you realize how more important it was than when you was in that shit. Crazy.
Yeah. Go ahead, Al. I'm sorry, go ahead. Oh, that's my favorite word.
Which one?
Yeah,
Miss Your Call?
Yeah.
On Apple Music. Go find it on Apple
Zay
Music.
Reed. Oh, if our Instagrams pop up, you can find it through that way too.
Yeah.
And Spotify too. All that.
Life in Red.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That ass though.
That's all right. Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time. That's a good thing. We got interaction. We appreciate all y'all putting y'all comments. That's what I'm saying. She went to Clinton. That was her problem. See, that's what I'm saying. That's twice. See?
He dead ass.
Word up. True. Peace. Thank you for
Peace.
tuning in. That's true. All right, so Kaiser, why you don't come up with your own game?
I don't come with my own game. First of all, because they don't ask us to come with games. And why would I come for a game that a class that I don't want to be in? I have that class every single day. At the end of the day, I don't want to be there. Why would I want to be sweaty and then I have to get on the bus with a bunch of random people and they be smelling like they already smell already, and I'm gonna be adding to the funk. That's too much.
They smell like New York, and that smell like hard work, and that smell like we wish we was in gym instead of going to work. Listen.
I ran dirty over
and here's the thing. Here's the other thing that you should know by now, and I talk about this, and as I try to pass this off to the younger kids too. You can carry things with you to birdie yourself before you get home, male or female. You don't have to walk around with the funk. Now, in some nationalities, walking around with the funk is a good thing now. So you got to understand, I'm serious, when you get on the bus with certain people, you know, different nationalities do different things. So you got to respect that. But you, just because you have gym last period does not mean you have to go home funky. You know what I'm saying? There's time for you to get right.
First of all, she let us out of gym 5 minutes early, and it only takes us 1 minute to walk up the steps. And mind you guys, I have to walk up 4 flights of steps to get to my school.
That's 4 minutes. That's 4 minutes.
Then it don't take 4 minutes. 4 flights of steps.
There you go.
Right? And when we get up there, even though we got let out of class early, they don't give us our phones until 2:50. And that makes no sense because we're already out of class. We're already out of school. We just sit there and watch him sit there with our phones.
There you go.
I don't play.
There you go.
I don't play in gym. I walk the 25 laps. I don't play in gym. That's too much.
No, you need to play. That's why you
At the end of I'm tired. I did so much work.
Nah, for real?
I am.
You already heard I said how you tired and you so young.
Because in school they work us like a dog.
No, that's a lie.
Every day.
That's a lie.
Last week I had a test every day.
That's
made
not
no
working
sense.
hard?
Yes, it is. I had a
No, it
test
ain't.
every single day. And
All right,
school
all right, so
just
let me ask you-
started. It's
so
only
let me-
September.
All right, so let me ask you like this. What's your other job you have besides school?
I have to go to track practice
That's not
at
a
6
job.
o'clock at night.
That's not a job.
It is a job.
That's
For
an
me, it is a job.
extracurricular activity.
No.
Yes, it is. All right, keep going. We're waiting.
I have step practice. I have to
That's
remember
that's not a
steps
job.
in my
That's
head.
not a job. That's not a
It
job.
is.
That's another
Because I'm doing something, then I'm
extracurricular
getting something
activity.
back.
You doing it because you, first of all, who did you run track because somebody forced you or you want to run track?
I wanted to.
Okay, did you step because somebody forced you or you wanted to?
I wanted to.
All right, then. So far, neither one of those were jobs. They were extracurricular activities.
That's why I
when
be
you have
tired.
nothing else to do on your schedule.
That's why I be tired. He asked why I be tired. That's why I'm tired every day. And then I have to wake up at 5 o'clock to go to school. It's really, I'm so tired, guys. I go to school far from my house. They don't want me to go to school with my friends.
No, it's not about you going to school with your friends. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into that.
Him. Boo him.
Because life is about experiences. If you don't expand your horizon, then you're never gonna go nowhere. By the time I was 17, I was able to travel the whole 5 boroughs because I knew somebody in every borough. And I knew somebody in every borough on good terms. You understand what I'm saying? So that made me feel comfortable to go places. If you don't start traveling until you're in your mid-20s and 30s, 9 times out of 10, you're never going to get out the niche, which is your block. And that's going to stumble your life at the end of the day. And us as parents, we want to push y'all out the nest. Use your wings, fly. See what the world has to offer. Then come back.
Yeah. And another thing, I'm also tired, especially on Tuesdays, guys. Let me tell you guys about something.
Let her talk.
I have this AP class at the end of the day. And this lady, she's so ahead of herself. I came into class. It's my first day. I'm being very respectful. I said, good afternoon. She don't say nothing to me. Somebody said, good afternoon, professor. She says, oh, thank you for saying that. But you could have said good afternoon to me. I said it to you. Then I call her out. I say, Miss, this is my first day in the class. I'm asking her a question. She says, professor, every time I ask her a question. It's okay. Just chill. Then I said to her, I asked her because now she's getting overboard with the professor thing. So I'm not saying anything. I didn't say her name before I didn't say professor. before I asked her the question, she said professor even before I get my question out. I said, Miss, what's your name? She said for professor. I said, no, what's your real name? She said, my name's Tiffany. I said, okay. I said, okay, Miss Tiffany. Then she was like, no, come to professor. I was like, okay. And then I asked her another question about my computer. I said, professor. She's come over and then she was like, no. I said professor wrong. I said it like, I think I said it some type of way.
I know you.
And
you
then
said
she
it a
said,
certain way on purpose.
Professor.
That's targeting. That's targeting.
Professor.
For the Professor X?
Professor. No. I said it wrong and then she was like, no, it's professor. And I was like, okay, miss. And then she just made me get attitude. And then I waited till the other teacher came because she just really, it was the whole time, professor. Then at the end of class, she had a breakdown because during the summertime, when everybody else had the class, I didn't have this class in the summertime. They had the class in the summertime, and she had a breakdown because nobody was calling her professor. She felt really sad about it. And, like, she was a grown woman, and it was too much for me. She made me not want to come back to the class. It was too much.
We got a college kid in there. Yeah, you go first, Al, then Seven, then Zay. I want to see how y'all would educate on that.
I like school. I don't like after school. That was after school. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kudos to you.
Oh, yeah, some things I like schoolwork, actually. I like to write. I like to do all that kind of stuff.
That's good.
So, Seb, how would you handle what she just said about the
First of all, that teacher, I'm not going to answer truthfully, but I just would have been more respectful.
Okay. Zay?
But, yeah.
Zay?
Yeah, I was just, I'm like, all right, you got it. Like, I was just, let it rock. Because, you never know what she's going through as a teacher. That is crazy.
That could be that'd be a whole grade too.
WIZZ?
I would. But my whole thing is, she entered the room, said good morning. She's supposed to say get back. No matter what, she said good morning. And then she could have said if she wanted to be called a certain title, Professor Tiffany or Professor. My name is Professor. She at least say good morning. Don't ignore her.
Yeah, it was my first day.
That's the messed up whole thing. She said, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to grade this on a sliding scale. I know my kid. I know my kid.
No, but she said good morning.
I know my kid. But I'm going to say it like this, right? One time I was up for a promotion at a job, right? And they wanted to do what was called a lateral promotion, which means I got the title, but my pay didn't change. And I couldn't understand that. And then someone actually looked at me and said, well, the title will look great on your resume. So when you think about what the professor was trying to teach you, and actually when you go to college, it's going to be like this. If you don't reply to certain teachers the way that they want you to reply to them, you will have hell in that class and you will fail. You will have certain teachers that will say to you, I don't care about attendance. You don't never have to come to my class as long as you pass all your exams and you pass the exit exam. Some of them want to because they work for that title. Even certain people, when they get the doctor on their name, do not say their name without the doctor. They will not respect you. When you get married and you don't say Mr. or Mrs., they will not respect you. So sometimes you want to reject what a person is saying. And then notice how you said later in the story, I said professor, but I said it in my way.
No, I said it a different way.
So she ignored
I'm sorry.
I get what he's saying though.
WIZZ,
It's like
in the workforce, that's like being in the military.
but I understand.
It's just like being in the military before you say that, WIZZ, because WIZZ love the defense of Kaiser. That's right.
that's
But
like,
you got to hear what the teacher say, and she wants you to say professor before it.
Yeah,
that's like taking something from somebody that they worked for.
That worked for.
Yeah, but I understand that. But when she came in, was there anything on the door?
That's why I said I'm grading. That's why I opened up and said
we gotta find out.
I'm grading it with a curve.
She rude as hell, but she make a point.
I know my kid. I know my kid because this teacher might have told her, but I didn't say that. I didn't go that right. But she got them hustling ears. I know she be paying attention. So everybody else said professor, and then you come in like
no.
You come in like, what up, Mr.
I
Jones?
was the only one that came in and said good afternoon. Them kids started saying good afternoon after me. They followed behind me and said good afternoon after I said good afternoon. Nobody was gonna talk to her because none of them like her. They don't like
now
her.
you get personal. I won't go. I won't know about that.
She watched.
They
She
missed
watched.
him. They knew I was starting the class. They said she's gonna be too much.
You're doing good in school. We're
And
happy for
it's
you. You're doing
already.
good in
She's
school.
too emotional. She's too emotional to be a
She's not
teacher.
emotional. Don't-
A
you don't
high
know her
school
like that. We're
teacher.
not
She
gonna
needs
do
to
this
work
to
with
Kaiser.
little kids.
Stop.
Maybe she got a wrong evaluation
Stop.
from her husband.
Yes, no, she could have, and now the kid is giving her the wrong evaluation. Just call her.
But no, and but my whole
Okay.
the whole thing is about when she said good morning, my name. Oh, she could have asked Takaja, what's your name? Okay, I'm Professor Tiffany. That's it.
All right,
She
we
said
gonna move on.
that-
from that. We must-
that-
Okay, you said I gave her the wrong evaluation. That day, she was too emotional.
Yeah, I'm with Wiz. You know,
She
again,
cried at the end of class.
You can't ask for respect or demand respect if you can't give it yourself. Okay, you got to present yourself in a certain way and let people know that your heart is in it. And if your heart's not in it, most of us have a good sense of discernment. We can read when you're just trying to be nasty for no reason. You know what I mean? So again, Takaja is a young lady, first year in high school. She needs to be taught how to do things the proper way. And that teacher should have sat down with her and had a full discussion with her about expectations, okay, about how to address things, okay, and what their relationship should look like going forward.
Agree. But that's why I said I graded. But that's why I said I graded on the curve because I don't know if the teachers did that. But anyway, cause we gotta move along because I know everybody gotta go. So Kaiser, what's your topic?
My topic is the MTA, the bus, the train, and all things anything that goes with MTA, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the bus. I hate the bus. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you guys about the bus. I was on the bus the other day going to school. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. This crackhead on the bus tried to give me his 7-Eleven bag. I don't know what was in it, but he wanted to give it to me. The only one wanted to give it to me on the bus, and it was just too much. This lady, 7 o'clock in the morning. No, it wasn't a lady. It was a man. He was arguing with his girlfriend. He was giving out threats to her on the bus. He said when he get back home, he's going to beat her. On the bus. I'm like, no, it's too early for that.
I got a question for you. You rather the bus or the train?
I don't even take the train.
Me too. I like the bus. I like the bus too. I ain't gonna lie.
I tried to get on the bus.
No. Oh, at school, they have the MTA police waiting outside. They watch you while you pay for the bus.
It's crazy.
If you don't pay, they make you get off. That happened to a boy. He went to Papa John's after school, and the MTA policeman was like, well, you spent your money on Papa John's. I guess you can't get home.
Wow,
That's
tough. That's ill.
That's tough.
So do you have a question about the MTA, or you just want the MTA need to get better with their service?
I feel like it should get better with their service.
Okay, well, we're going to put the MTA on notice, man.
We putting them on blast.
Put them
Tag
on
'em.
notice, right? MTA, get it right. So we want to thank Kaiser for coming up to Kaiser's Takes. You can catch her every other show on Behind the Enemy Lines unless she's not busy. She will have a Kaiser's Treasury hunt coming up on the next show she's here. We're going to raffle off, or we're going to have some items that we're going to gift off, right? Kaiser, some items that we're going to gift off to people that tune into the show and know. She's going to have like 3 questions she's going to ask you folks, and if you answer in the chat, you'll be able to win something that she's going to have out of a random. We're going to buy some random gifts. We're not going to even know what the gifts are until we open them live on set. So whatever you win is what you win. You get what you get, and you don't get mad. That's what they say, right? Something like that.
You get what you get. And you
Don't get upset.
Yeah.
Don't get upset. So I heard you took your first flight. How was that?
Oh, yes. I went on a plane for the first time, guys. I was scared at first because I be watching all these plane shows that my dad make me watch. And this plane, one time, it flew in the air and it never came back. 3 years later, it came back.
Manifest, that was a great show.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
So when I first got on the plane, they was really nice to me because it was my first time on the plane. They gave us wings and stuff. And the lady that was in the snack car, she was giving us extra snacks. I really think it was because my first flight. I really think she liked my dad because everywhere he go, he be attracting people. Anyways.
That's good on the eval, I hope.
But, yeah, and I really liked it. It was a smooth ride. I went to sleep a couple of times, but I liked it a lot.
Much better than what you thought, right? Knocked away one of your fears. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So I know you guys got to get ready to get on the road. So we're going to go to Chucky's Cut. We're going to say goodbye to the guys because I know they're on the road. Once again, congratulations. Tell them one more time about the EP, where that single was at right now. Give them your social media handles. Make sure you follow them. Zay, you know what I'm saying? Seven, y'all are family to the show.
Appreciate y'all.
While y'all on the road, make sure y'all vote on this track that's coming up by Ant Diggity and Kaya NYC. It's called Morgan Freeman. So y'all vote to keep or kill this track, ladies and gentlemen. This is also part of our artist independent segment. You can send in music, okay? There is the code for you guys to vote. That's why Chucky's on the table. He's about business. And he's not all about happy business either. He's looking to chop somebody. So don't think you're going to just send in any garbage and get your way through, all right? We really want to hear what New York has to offer for the up-and-coming music, hip-hop, stream, rap, whatever you want to call it. So make sure y'all get online. Listen, we're going to play the track, Morgan Freeman, right now. Y'all vote. Then come back so we can close out the show properly. I want to thank Takaisha for being up here. And listen, just wear your uniform for gym. You won't have to run 25 laps. Pack your supplies. You walk around with 19 bags anyway. And then, Walsh, you don't got to be funk on the bus. You'll be all right. So, 7-1, thank you again. Tell them where to find you.
SINATRAA, MTE, I don't even know.
We got hopefully we'll put it up.
Hopefully he put it up. I just want to say thank you to everybody watching. Appreciate y'all for having us. Life and Red on the way.
Zay?
Yeah. _MF5 Zay. On Instagram, you can go find me Instagram, Twitter, all of that be the same. Life and Red on the way. Thank you for coming out.
All right. And if you see us, either one of us on the gram, you're gonna find that Miss Your Call. You're gonna find everything that's coming up.
We looking to see that new album, Life in the Red. Coming up right now on Chucky's Cut. Vote to keep or kill, ladies and gentlemen. Morgan Freeman by Ant Diggity and Kaya NYC. The code to vote is 2. F as in Franklin, J as in Joe, N as in Nancy, M as in Morgan, all right? Behind the Enemy Lines, a podcast where we talk about relationships for the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies.
It's Ant Diggity, Kaya NYC, big city. Let me tell you about her. Summer zone, winter greatest. Spring to her fourth, looking like she made it. Her department, administrative. Her name Melody, walk with cadence. Limitations, they could stay adjacent. She left permission along with her patience. She been praying, felt lost in the matrix. Umbrella rainy day, she been saving. Opportunity meets preparation. Out the mud, she ain't have a basement. Hard code, she ain't have a breaking. Celebration, mistakes she ain't making. Conversations with coffee, she sitting in. Talk about her past, said she been with many men. Fat Joe, Ja Rule, and 50 Cent. Even Morgan Freeman say he hit again. Wait, you fuck Morgan Freeman? Who are you? I'm in love with a stripper, she in love with a tipper. I'm in like with the love, it's love she don't like. If opposites attract, then we a match. If opposites attract, then we a match. I'm in love with a stripper, she in love with a tipper. I'm in like with the love, it's love she don't like. If opposites attract, then we a match. If opposites attract, then we a match.
Kai, write and listen. She like to talk and read. I'd rather smoke and fly. She wanna drink and speed. My seatbelt on. She let the car beat. Drink tequila straight. She like it strong and sweet. Smoke the big Snoop. She love it doggy style. Look sexy in the red, the crib pound town. Looking on the gram while cooking on the stove. Acting like a bee. It turned me to a hoe. Trying to relax. She wanna relive shit. Start the workout. She talk about a bitch. Movies on the couch. She talk about a bitch. Any word with a bitch. She talk about a bitch. If opposites attract, I guess I like it. Kind of display of love. I can't hide it. Raw as a lion, sweet as a cookie. I still can't believe you gave Morgan Freeman.
I'm in love with a stripper, she in love with a tipper. I'm in like with the love, it's love she don't like. If opposites attract, then we a match. If opposites attract, then we a match. I'm in love with a stripper, she in love with a tipper. I'm in like with the love, it's love she don't like. If opposites attract, then we a match. If opposites attract, then we a match.
Which one you want?
You gotta get this place silent, son.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We back live on IAXIS Radio. Make sure y'all go to crowd.live and vote right now to keep a kill that track. Where's what you thought?
It's dope.
Kaiser, what did you think?
It was okay, but the Morgan Freeman thing was kind of crazy.
Speak up so they can hear you. The what?
I said it was good, but the Morgan Freeman part was crazy.
Yeah, the Morgan part. Yeah, I was like,
I think that all caught us off guard. We started laughing like, "What? You did who or what? You slept? You Mr. Morgan Freeman?" Yo, but I still like it. It was a dope track. Shout out to SEVENN that was in the building. Shout out to Zay that was in the building. Shout out to all his family that was in the building. Make sure y'all go and follow them. And get in tune with everything they got going on. So. Takai's takes was live, and she said the MTA ain't doing it right. So how can the MTA improve for you, Takai?
The way it can improve is have more. If you're gonna have people on the bus every day and you want them to pay, you need to make the bus better. Clean the buses every time they stop at the end of the route, at the beginning of the route. Clean the buses. Make sure people are not littering on the buses. If you want to have cops at the bus stops, then you have to have them like on the bus. Make sure no one makes mess on the bus. Make sure there's no people on the bus causing issues on the bus. Like that.
I think the MTA is doing that, and since this is your first year riding, and I want to give a big shout out to all the people, especially Cedric right now, that's shooting us those stars on Facebook. We appreciate all of y'all, and all the support matters, so we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Anybody else that's sending in stars, we're going to start giving y'all shout-outs for the stars y'all send in. And we'll probably start doing some gift cards towards the new year for our biggest supporters. We're going to do some things. Like I said, there's going to be some merch from the two artists that was here today, IAXISRADIO merch, autographed issued, all right? You can't get that everywhere, right, Wiz?
Nope.
Autographed issue. So some of these items might be one-on-one. You don't know who's going to be at the top next, man. So to get in for just supporting and walk away with something like that, you never know what could happen. I know you don't really do relationships. I'm not going to ask you no relationship stuff. But evaluations in relationships, what do you think? Because now you're about high school, you're seeing different things at different ages. If you had an evaluation system, you think that would benefit kids in relationships in the high schools?
High school, well, in my school, what I've been seeing in my school, high school relationships in my school, they really don't last. Like, they just see people, especially because it's the first week of school. So maybe that's
good. That's good. You don't see that type of stuff. That's why I wanted you to go to that type of school.
Really,
thank you.
I do be.
No,
they really like. They just
nothing.
see people. They think they're cute, and then they just be like they want to date them, and then they just overload themselves with trying to be focused on a boy.
Good job.
Or
That's the
overdo
word.
it, like trying to be focused on a girl, and they just end up failing or not being what they really want to be.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
Focus on really what you want to be. I'm glad and proud.
But you can have evaluations on your friends. I evaluate my friends all the
There
time.
you go. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. Friends evaluations.
That's
See,
right.
evaluations are good for more than just those type of relationships. Thank you for bringing that to light. I'm very proud of that. So we finished at 7, right, Wiz? With honesty. So number 8 was shared goals. Are we growing in the same direction? You know what I mean? Shared goals. How you feel about that?
That's,
No.
that's very important.
Very important.
Then be with friends. Share all your the criteria of your friendships or your
Everything that we talk on, I like how you said it already, that you evaluate your friends so you can give your grading like you're evaluating your friends. It don't got to be anyone specific, but yeah, how do you feel about that?
Me and my friends, I feel like it's
A, B, C, D, or F when it comes to sharing
I feel
goals.
like we're C+, because we all like have the same ideas of school and stuff, but we all want to be like different forms of the same thing of helping other people. People.
For me, I grade myself a B, a high B+, because we have similar attributes, but not always the same goal. You know what I mean? And that can get tough in a relationship sometimes. So if you have a B, you just got to be mindful to your other half's goal. and if you can help them reach that goal, while not stopping yourself from achieving what you're trying to achieve. So I would say a B, and I think, it's room for growth, but I'm open to that. Number 9 was conflict. Can we fight fair and move on? Wiz?
Me and you fight all the time.
Yeah, I know. It's a good type of fight.
You're
It's a
a
good
Giant
type of
fan.
fight.
I'm a Cowboy fan. So.
That's why I said we can't get along. We can't stand each other, but we get along. We can still get along. That is right where it should be on the list, number 9. But I can easily see that being up there with number 4 instead of respect. Because conflict, is what will make and break a relationship. I want to have at least the amount of conflict that we can have. But conflict is good because it makes you grow. You understand what I'm saying? So I want things to be challenging, not conflicting. Does that make sense, Wiz?
Yeah.
All right, so look for challenging and non-conflicting. And number 10 was fun, what we talked about. If you're in a relationship, it should always come down to that. You guys being able to make each other have fun and really appreciate us. You know what I'm saying? Or one another. How do you guys feel about that, number 10?
Wait, say it again.
Number 10 is fun. Are we still having fun with one another?
Yeah, very up.
Yes, have fun every day.
Yeah, have fun every day.
Yeah, have.
Once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Behind the Enemy Lines. We air every other Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. on IAXISRADIO. Please go check out our sponsors, Voice to Life Tea by Vocals by Jamel. You can find that everywhere right now. Metal Mastermind, you can look up Ken Candelas on Instagram. And also KJK Relocating and Junk Removal. Safe, swift, and simple, all right? 914-602-1130 is the number if you got some junk or some things you need to be removed. So it's unanimous. Wiz, did we decide it was going to be every month or every week? We're going to do it every 6 months? Because, Seven said every week we should have the eval.
I say 6.
All right, so every 6 months. It's in motion now. Trump is signing it into executive order that if you're in a committed relationship, you have to have a 6-month evaluation. No holds barred.
Playoffs is the 3 months.
Playoffs is the 3 months. We want to thank Al at IAXISRADIO and everything they do for us. As you see, Wiz, with the new hat, we have merch on the website, book bags, hats, sweatshirts, whatever you might need. Go check us out at IAXISRadio.com. Or you can find Al on IAXISRADIO on Instagram, IAXISRadio1, right, Al?
Yes.
IAXISRadio1. Find them. You can find your way to the future of everything radio.
Yes.
Internet radio. It's the Gatekeeper. Follow me at Gatekeeper718. Also look out for me for Gatekeeper718 on TikTok. And we're going to discuss this some more behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Behind the Enemy Lines, where we're talking about relations from the male's point of view. But we don't exclude the ladies.
Sorry, ladies.
Peace.
Girl, it's been a while since I told you I love you. And it's been a while since I made up for all the times I did you wrong. You know I get so busy and you sticking with me is something that I don't want to forget. No, girl, I'm gonna show you how much I love you, how much I need you. I want you to know that I appreciate you sometimes. I don't know how to say it, girl.
What's the best way to tell you I love you without falling flat? More flowers and cards, you got a ton of that. More trips off the coast, maybe with a toast. You see I'm putting in time, really need to vote. Head full of these words, only one to quote. I choose you over the gold, that's an end quote. What I don't say, I attempt to show. On a journey through night, I'm guided by your glow. So blessed when you check yes over no. Have a question how I'm feeling, ain't no letting go. Center of my world, you a living pearl. Say it to the world like I do to you. When I can't find the words, it be getting tough. You put a hold on the time when I get a touch. Get your mind out the gutter, I don't mean that. On this page I write facts and I know that.
It's been a while since I told you I love you. And it's been a while since I made up for all the times I did you wrong. You know I get so busy and you sticking with me is something that I don't want to forget. No, and girl, I'm gonna show you how much I love you.
of the time I'm too focused on the grind to even let our home problems cross my mind. I knew I should've took a step back from my rhymes, but I thought dollar signs and half-naked dimes. That really was vibes, it never was true. I don't even know how I got up off you. I should've stayed home, but I ran into the road. Kept sneaking out, heart being cold. Looking at you now, I finally understand. It took me a while to turn into this man. I knew I had it in me, many nights felt empty without you, baby. What would it really be? Another desert storm tearing down every farm. On them nights when it's cold, I'll keep you warm. Word on everything, I put that on me. You'll never feel like you're lonely.
Girl, it's been a while since I told you I love you.